This is a high change.
Wait a minute, my microphone is muted. Microphone is muted. The microphone is muted. Shout out to my LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC and nothing. And thank you for joining my live stream on this good old Monday evening. 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I create content on the channel. Number 2, make sure you smash that like button. Smashing the like button pushes this video into the algorithm so that more eyes that need to see it. And number 3, donate to the channel. Your donations are greatly appreciated. And I thank you in advance. Yeah. Who all we got in the building? Pam, how you doing, Queen? Good evening. Luther, salute to you and thank you. Diane, good evening. How are you? My brother, Bearded Viking in the building. What's up, little buddy? Who else do we got in here? Who else do we got in here? Lisa in the building. How you doing, Queen? Good evening to you. Dante in the building. What's happening? What's up? What's happening? What's up? My brother Bearded Viking in that membership chat. The best and only membership I paid for. Salute and I am honored. Mr. Vino Gotti in the building. What's happening with it, man? Salute to you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie oli. All right, time for me to start pissing off racists and stuff. Okay. There was a Klan meeting, a Turning Point USA America Fest America Fest Klan rally they had, and Nicki Minaj sold her soul to the devil. So, to make my point, shout out to my brother in the super chat, Bearded Viking, said drop a little holiday cash for our brother Trill. Salute a real one. Salute and thank you. Good evening. Shout out to Cam. How you doing, Queen? Petrazi, how you doing, Miss Lady? Julie, how you doing, Queen? Edward, salute to you, man. My brother Sheldon, I hope you're feeling better, bro. Miss LaWanda, how are you, Queen? How are you this fine and wonderful evening? Wonderful. Shout out to my brother Mind of Mansamusa for being so hospitable Got to go hang out with my brother before his birthday on Wednesday, and has a beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful kids. Shout out to my brother, man. Salute to him. See, the LDBC don't just talk to each other on the internet. I love my family, dog. I do. I love the LDBC. We're a real family here. For real, for real. My brother from another mother, Coach B. Hudson, in the building. That man right there got so much boxing knowledge, man. That man's probably forgot more boxing than I know. I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all go subscribe to my brother, Coach Hudson, and my sister, Cam. Y'all go subscribe to my family and get them. They trying to get over 1,000. Let's get them over 1,000. Let's do it. Diane, how are you? Good evening. Good evening. Toilet Paper USA. Christian, how you doing, man? Toilet Paper USA. Now, let's share the screen because y'all know got to do the receipt thing. Got to do the receipt thing. The couch fucker himself had a lot to say here. Here's a little bit of it.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Uh-oh.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Uh-oh. What'd I tell y'all yesterday?
In the United States of
What did
America,
I tell y'all?
you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
What did I tell y'all?
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Everything about the right is whining, crying. You don't have to apologize for being white. When has anybody in this country ever had to, especially white people, when did white people ever apologize for being white in this country? I'm confused. I've never, in my entire 47 years on this planet, heard one white person apologize for being white. The only time, however, that I've heard someone said, I am sorry I'm white, is when they are witnessing racist shit like this Klan meeting known as Toilet Paper USA. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, when I'm right, I'm right. Because like I said, all these people stand on is whining and crying and fear and jealousy and greed and corruption. This is all they thrive on. JD Vance is not popular whatsoever. He's not popular. No one thinks he's cool. Everybody thinks he's a fucking weirdo. I think he's a weirdo. You think he's a weirdo. We all think he's a weirdo. He's a flaming, fucking cross-dressing, couch-fucking weirdo. There's one clip in particular that I'm looking for that JD Vance said that I really want to speak on. So hang on, let me go find it. Let me go and find it. Let me go and find it. Let me go and find it. Let me go find it. I'm looking for it. Hold on, y'all. Could this be it? I don't know.
Despite the devastating loss of Charlie Kirk, my incredible husband at UVU, Caleb has persisted with the same gift. Grit. It has been a long day. Despite the devastating loss of Charlie Kirk, my incredible husband at UVU, Caleb has persisted with the same gift. Grit. Gift. Grift. Same grift. The 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 same grift.
Out of the heart pours the truth. Out of the heart pours the true intentions of a human being. Out of the heart. The same grift. pouring hate all over this country. Hold on, that wasn't it. That wasn't the right one. I'm sorry, y'all. That was the wrong one. That was the wrong clip. My bad. Sorry. My bad. I do apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Right. I apologize. Okay. So hold on. I may have found it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I may have found it. I may have found it. Hold on. I gotta ask the obvious question. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Does that look like a grieving widow to y'all? Does my brother Kondo, salute to you, King. Salute to you. My brother Mahari, salute. Moms, good evening. Well, Mike, what's up, family? Does that look like? Does that look like to y'all a grieving widow? Hold on, I may have found it here. Hold on, y'all. I keep missing. Tay, how you doing, Queen? I keep missing because I said
that was Charlie Kirk's lesson, that we were a Christian nation that got off the rails. We have to re-Christianize this country.
We have to rewrite this. Oh, my bad.
You are in the shadows of a giant, not just an American patriot and an American hero. Charlie Kirk is a Christian martyr, and Charlie Kirk is a Christian saint. That is your legacy that you take up.
Shout out to my brother Todd French in the super chat. He said, "Yep, I saw this Nikki turncoat thing coming. I did too. Dang, I said this was like a jerk off fest for like." Hold on, that's the wrong clip. My bad, y'all. That's the wrong clip. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am so sorry. That is the wrong clip. That is absolutely the wrong. That is absolutely the wrong clip, Trill Will. You should know better, buddy. Bro, you should know better.
Receive that, bullies. We won't be silenced ever again. We will speak up for Christians wherever they are in this world.
Bitch, you ain't even a Christian. Oh.
Amen.
None of y'all there are Christians. Nobody in that building is a Christian. Not one single solitary soul. Oh.
I don't know if you can see this at home, but she is getting a ton of standing ovations.
I love you guys so much. Thank you guys.
Yeah, ta-da, T. Yeah, T. Y'all know I'm gonna get you right. Y'all know I'm gonna get you right. Y'all know I'm Trill Will. In the words of my infamous brother, BFTB, Trill Will is going to get you right. Trill Will is going to get you right. Trill Will is going to get you right. Trill Will's always gonna get you right now. Trill Will's gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. Show is, show enough is, show is. Trill Will gonna get you right. He gonna get you right on. Get you right. He gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. Trill Will is going to get you right. Every time. Every single time, Trill Will is going to get you right. Trill Will gonna get you. Trill Will gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. Every time. Every single time. Every single time, Trill Will gonna get you right now. Trill Will gonna get you right now. Trill Will gonna get you right. He gonna get you right every time. He gonna get you right every single time. He gonna get you right now.
I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. They shuck and jive. Can't stand these coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Jigga what? Jigga who? Jigaboos. Jigga coons. They're everywhere. They're over there. They're ready to sell you out for a little bag and a little bit of clout.
Shout out to my brother again, Todd Friend said, wait, she is from Trinidad. What does she know about Nigeria? We're not going to talk Trinidadians getting blown up on a fishing boat. Shaking my head. Well, every time, every single time.
I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. They shuck.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. My finger slipped. My finger slipped. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I do. Y'all accept my apology, man. Accept my apology, please. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I do. I apologize. Wait a minute. How that picture get up there? I'm sorry. Yeah. I meant to put this. Oh. Okay. All right. Tammy Faye Baker 2.0. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, right on, Will. Right on. I'm still on the search. For this video. Hold on, dog. Hold on, dog. I'm looking for the video, y'all. I'm looking for this video with JD Vance going full Klansman. I'm looking for it, y'all. I promise you I am.
About for young men. For young men.
And for young men, don't be new scum. Yes, see, dear young men, you have amazing role models like...
Hold on, I want y'all to look at her cooning out, having a coon malfunction. Gotta play it one more. I got
like our handsome, dashing president. And you have
Excuse me, come again?
And you have president.
You have a what now?
Handsome, dashing president.
Huh?
Handsome, dashing president.
Huh?
Handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
nothing beats a
trust me,
Jet2 holiday.
there's nothing new
And
under the
now,
sun that I
you
have
can
not
save
heard,
£50
so you're fine.
per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Y'all see how much work I gotta do? Y'all see how much work I gotta do? Y'all see how much work I have to do? Y'all see how much work? Y'all see how much work I have to do? This bitch just said, Kankles McTaco is handsome. Hey, Tia, you got somebody you could shoot right there in the chat. Oh, you did, Mahari? I'm sorry, I missed it. Shout out to my brother Mahari. He said, hey, FBA, there's your tether. Go get her. Losers. Facts. Tether alert. Yeah, MAGA, y'all. Oh, I gotta find that video. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I do apologize, but Toilet Paper USA is supposed to be a Christian organization, though, right? Right, y'all. We had a consensus in the chat that Toilet Paper USA is supposed to be a Christian organization. Shout out to my brother Todd Friends in the super chat again. Said role models, Trump and Kenneth Petty. Nah, I'm good. Yep, I'm good. A couch fucker and a child fucker walk into a bar. Yep, William. Bill Clinton said, unleash the clip. Let the clip go. Y'all ain't gonna, I might get blowjobs in the Oval Office, but god dang it, I ain't no child fucker. Talk to him, Bill. Bill said, unleash the clip. Yes, he did. He sure did. He sure enough did. He sure enough. But y'all, ain't Toilet Paper USA, ain't they a Christian organization? That's what they say. That's what they claim they are, Christian organization. Well, let's go to the Bible. Matthew 7:15-23. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits, aka their actions. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father, aka actions, who is in heaven. Let me go back on that again. Hold on. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father, who is in heaven. Jesus warns about people who appear righteous but are not, and who may even perform miracles while claiming to act in his name. Try the Spirit by the Spirit, ladies and gentlemen. Toilet Paper USA is not a Christian organization. Let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. All right? Can we start there? Well, hey, wait a minute. Didn't Charlie Kirk love Nicki Minaj? Anika, come here. Oh, Nika, please come here. Cause this what Big Gums Little Teeth had to say about your real weak ass.
Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
And what do you think about for young men? For young men.
And for young men, don't be new scum. Yes, see, dear young men, you have
Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls.
Trill Will didn't say none of this shit, by the way. I didn't say it. I didn't say. I didn't say it. Charlie Big Gums Little Teeth said that. I didn't say it. I definitely didn't say it. I'm still trying to find that video, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna try again, okay? Can I try again? Can I try again, y'all? Can I try again? I'm gonna try again, okay?
And you can see from behind me, this is a recreation of the tent where Charlie Kirk lost his life at Utah University in September, and people are taking selfies with it. You can see from behind.
Now, a woman that is supposed to be grieving the untimely death of her husband is allowing people to take selfies in a mock-up tent like the one he got shot in by a white man on a white college campus in white-ass Utah in a white city called Orem, Utah, which they then turned around and blamed the blacks for. Yeah, this ain't going good for you, Toilet Paper USA. So you mean to tell me the woman of the man who was shot is okay reenacting the very environment that her piece of shit racist husband was killed under? Yikes. Back to this self-loathing, sellout, soft-shoeing, tap dancing bitch, Nicki Minaj. Your husband's a pedophile. Your brother's a pedophile, allegedly. I know for a fact your husband's a pedophile. He's on the list. That's not hard to find. But your brother right now currently is accused of being a pedophile. So no wonder you would get your coon buck dancing ass on that stage and sell your people out. Or allegedly your people. You Trinidadian bitch. So you got your whore ass on that stage because right now you're losing on the street. Like everybody done caught on to Nicki Minaj being a brainless, fucking collagen injected bitch. Basically. I've never been a fan of this dirty, dusty ass bitch. I've never been a fan of hers. Ever. I couldn't name one song of hers that I like. Fucking Tether. If you want, hey, FBA dumbasses, if you want a definition of a tether, this dirty, disgusting bitch who profited millions off the destruction of our young black women in America, this bitch is your case right here. That's it. I want to see Tariq Nasheed, Umar, all you coon, dusty, buck dancing ass Sambos, all using your platforms as much as you have to destroy the black community to come for this orange-faced dumbass right here. And I mean every word I said about this dusty, Cheeto-flavored bitch right here. Hi, Shaquila. How are you today, Queen? Biff, what's up, man? Nicki Minaj, Sexy Red, Suckiana, those dirty, dusty bitches were put there so that young black girls can look up to their promiscuous lifestyles and try to mirror what they do and think that shit is right. This dirty, dusty ass, disgusting ass bitch here with the brain fucking capacity of a fucking gnat's ass set her real dumb ass on that stage and sold out her entire brand she's built. Just like DJ Fat Academics, they weaseled these tethers, weaseled their asses right here into the community of the black Americans, and they go in and latch on like the parasites that they are and suck millions of dollars out, and then you try to get in good and cozy with old white daddy, don't you? Try to get in old good and cozy with your masters, with the ones who hate you, with the ones who despise you simply because of what God gave you. I know the reason why your bitch ass went to that circle jerk fest, but don't worry, I'm about to get on their ass here in a minute too. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Are you black? No, then shut your bitch ass up. Why you in our business? Take your goofy white ass the fuck over there, sir. You have nothing to do with this conversation. You don't look like me. Take your bitch ass on. Translation, you like rap, just like you got these lame ass fucking fake ass white boys trying to rap just like the black people they want to hang. You want to explain that one? Care to explain that one there, homie Joe? Just like you want to be a wannabe nigga, wig ass nigga. Oh, I want to be black. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. Ain't that a bitch? Everybody want to be a nigga, but they don't want to be a nigga. You act like you're living in 19. I am, bitch. I am. How is it always? Why always? You'll want to be. You'll want to be now. You'll want to be. You'll never be. Yeah, I know that's right. I stand corrected. You're not a wannabe. You're a never be. You will never be as prolific as I am. You'll never be as black as I am. You'll never be as dope as I am. You'll still be a wannabe trying to be down. Once again, shut your bitch ass up while grown folks talking. All up in black business. All over here trying to, oh yeah, she ain't sell out. Shut your bitch ass up. Why y'all always in our fucking spaces? Why can't y'all go mind your own fucking business? Y'all always gotta weasel your measly ass fucking sun dodging ass in our conversation. Like we talking to you. We ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people who look like me. She sold out, bitch. That dirty bitch Sold out. Period. She's a coon, a buck dancer, a sellout, a shucker and jiver. She means nothing at all. Yes, thank you. Thank you, sis. Not black ass business. I'm over here minding my black ass business. I ain't said nothing about white folks. I was talking about this coon bitch right here selling out her community. Meanwhile, this jolly white motherfucker want to come in here and tell me about what it is to be black, what it is to be on fucking cold. Get your white ass out of here, nigga. This conversation ain't for you. You always poking your nose in somebody's black ass business. Take your bitch ass on, nigga. Nobody talking to you. Take your whole ass on somewhere. All up in the wrong conversation. Oh, you don't know what selling out is. Like I didn't just watch Nikki Minaj make millions and millions of dollars trying to corrupt the minds of our black women, our future black women, the most educated demographic in this country, the most entrepreneurial. This motherfucker said Nikki is wise. Where's she wise at? Where's she wise at? Where's she wise at? Where's she smart? What prolific thing this dumb bitch ever said? Don't be like New Scone. Oh, be like Trump, a fucking pedophile, a liar, and a grifter? Be like JD Vance, house dressing and fucking couches? The fuck is wrong with you dumbass niggas? What's wrong with y'all for real? Like dead ass, what's wrong with y'all, man? What the fuck is wrong with y'all for real, dog? They quite literally went to this fucking event where they crash grinder once again going to get their asses played in, pretending to be fucking Christians. J.D. Vance get on the stage and say, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore. I ain't never remembered a period in time where white people ever apologized for shit. When did that shit happen? They didn't apologize for slavery. They made Jim Crow. Then after Jim Crow, discrimination. Then before that, Convict Lisa. Then black codes, vagrancy laws, so they can get free labor out of black asses. That's why black people make up the majority. That's why a majority of the population in prison are white guys, followed up by black guys, who only make up 13% of the population. Have y'all ever wondered why the black population in America has never superseded 13 to 14%? Have y'all ever wondered that shit? Or was y'all too stupid to understand that these motherfuckers been trying to get rid of us since they stole us from Africa? Have y'all wondered that shit? Y'all haven't. You ain't took time to learn about it because you stupid motherfuckers are too busy trying to be in black business. JG, what's happening with it, Brody? I swear to God, I can't stand you motherfuckers. I surely can't. Y'all can't ever mind y'all fucking business. You can't stay out of black folks' faces for 2 seconds, but y'all be on the internet crying and whining. Oh, the blacks are violent. 1350, Will. 1350. Black people make up 13% of the population, Will, and commit 50% of the crimes, Will. It's the Jews, Will, the Jewish space laser, Will. We need to start shaming race mixers, Will. We need to start shaming these mud sharks, Will. I shouldn't have to compete with brown people and the blacks. Then you got this dirty ass white woman that come out, we're with the EEOC, and if you're a white man in America and you have whining white man syndrome, call our number. You may be entitled to compensation. And here you stupid motherfuckers in. See, the blacks are the victims while simultaneously whining every time we see you. Toilet Paper USA, all they did was get on stage and whine about how not to be, we can't be racist. Well, we can't be racist. We can't be racist. We can't be racist. We can't be. Swear to God, man. Every time. Every single, it goes without fail, dog. It goes without fail. Every time I see one of these troglodytes get in my chat, every time. The blacks will. The blacks. My God today. My God today. My God today. Boy, I swear. Boy, I swear to God. Boy. I swear, man. I swear, dog. For real. Every time I see y'all. Every time. I see y'all every time. Look. There go another one. Mad. Whining. Whining white man syndrome. That's what I'm calling it from now on. Every time. Every single time. Y'all can never stay the fuck away from the ones you claim you hate so much. Every single time. JD Vance had to get up on the stage and said, white men, you're whites. Hey, you whites, you don't have to apologize for being white in America. That shit don't even exist. That shit's never exist. Nobody's ever in the history of this country ever infringed on white people's rights to free speech for them to call black people niggers every time they got mad. Ain't nobody ever did that shit. Ever. I've been called a nigger multiple times by a racist, angry ass sun dodger. Ain't nobody ever stop his free speech. They can still say it to this day. Ain't no black folks ever impose no laws on you telling you what you can and can't say. That's never happened. That's what y'all did though. Y'all did. Whites. Y'all did that shit. The whites did that shit. The very ones complaining about that shit. They did it. Y'all want to be victims so fucking bad. You want to be oppressed while oppressing people. Right now, like right here, literally right now in America, they're oppressing people while whining about being oppressed. Look, I told y'all. What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell you? What did I tell y'all? Everybody's tired of hearing about black people being a prayer. That shit is old news. You're not slaves. All lives matter. Yeah. Everybody needs to start acting like a victim. Wow. I got white man syndrome. I'm coming to cry on this black man's face. Wow. You want a blinky? You want a blinky, baby? You want Trill Will to pat him back and make him burnt so him can go to sleep, cause him cranky. Oh, that baby cranky. Oh, that baby cranky, y'all. That baby cranky. Shh, I gotta be quiet. Shh. What? He's going to sleep. There we go. Pat his back. We got another one. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him again. Report it. You know how many times I've been reported, dude? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Lord have mercy. Jesus, look at you. All of them coming out. Look at them. Look at them, bro. Look at them. Look at them, bro. Boy, that's a lie. Sheesh. Jesus Christ bananas. Boy, I swear. Boy, I swear. I swear, boy. I swear when I tell you, they want to be victims so bad. Big John Pate. Again, bro, they want to be victims so bad. They want to be oppressed. Oh, my mediocrity ain't enough anymore. These sick of these blacks. Look at them, bro. Look. Look at him. Look at him. Look at KJ World want to report my page because he in his feelings, because he got white man syndrome. He can't leave black folks alone. Can't get out of black folks' conversation. Oh, I gotta come and infringe on Trill Will's free speech though. But I'm not the victim. But I'm gonna report you because you hurt my feelings. Sounds like a bitch to me. Whining white man syndrome is real. I bet you he won't, Sheldon. I bet you $20 right now. He won't go to none of these damn Klansmen that be on here calling us niggers and all kinds of other racial names that they love calling us. Bet you he won't go over there and have that same energy. Bet you won't. Again, like I said, they want to be victims so bad, while victimizing everybody around them who ain't white, like they are right now. Yep, like they are right now. I tell you what, and y'all know Trill Will is one of those ones that like to walk in fact, right? All right, name one law or one executive order that Donald Trump has wrote in his 11 months in the White House when the intent was to cause harm to white people. Go. And I'll ask that question again. Name one policy or executive order that the Trump administration has subjected the American people to, which intentions were to harm only white people. This man said H1B visas. He said that for real. And he meant it with his full chest. Y'all, I can't make this up. I really wish I could make this up. I really wish I could. This man said H1B visas. That's what he said. He said that for real with his full chest. Yeah, I got you, Sheldon. There you go. That's wild, ain't it? That's some wild shit. That's wild. Jesus Christ bananas. Jesus Christ bananas. Like, Jesus Christ bananas. Like, for real. This is not normal. This isn't normal. This is not normal. It's not. It is not normal at all. This is not normal. Toilet Paper USA. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the best and brightest there at Toilet Paper USA, ain't it? The best and brightest. The best and brightest. What's up, Sheldon?
Howdy there.
Look at how this bitch look. These motherfuckers are weird.
I'm still in that whining white man syndrome, though.
Oh, cool.
These motherfuckers cry like baby back biatches.
Facts.
How the fuck, like you were saying, how the fuck are you gonna be the oppressor and the oppressed at the same fucking time?
They want the cake and they want to eat it too.
You want to put your foot in my ass, walk it dry, and then complain about your foot stuff.
Right. It's the blacks.
The
It's the blacks' fault. It is the blacks' fault.
Bro, I don't see nobody. Well, I wouldn't know because I don't fucking go to them areas where they talk all that neo-Nazi skinhead bullshit and
right.
Ku Klux. I don't know what the fuck they saying because I don't give a fuck what they're saying. Why can't y'all do the same thing? If you disagree, fuck off.
Right.
Don't nobody care about your damn opinion, motherfucker. Move around. Shit.
Hold on.
Come up in here talking about some Nicki Minaj made the right decision.
She was
yeah,
smart.
you would say that. Yeah, y'all love them handkerchief heads until you can't use them. Then you break your tool and go to the next fool.
Tokens get spent.
Fuck out of here.
Look, and just to concrete my point that Toilet Paper USA is nothing but a Klan rally. There you go.
No.
What's your opinion on racism?
I've had black friends.
What's your opinion on racism?
I'm actually racist.
Yeah,
I'm just straight up racist.
He's never not said that.
There's no inconsistencies.
Yeah.
I support re-migration.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
All right.
What is that? What is that? And do you really support it?
I really do.
What is it?
That was a big thing. We were going to we colonized Liberia specifically to send the African Americans back. And I truthfully, I do feel bad.
We did that to a lot of them.
I do feel bad for the American Negro. I think they do,
Only the
they do
American
have somewhat of a plight after slavery, and so I do support reparations, but I also support remigration.
So basically, all they do is sit around and talk about us.
Obsessively.
We live rent free in y'all's mind. You motherfuckers wake up and go to bed thinking about the blacks.
The blacks.
And the blacks don't give a damn about you.
Nope.
We minding our black ass business. Crazy word.
Look, the thing is though, like, sheesh, my God, today. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this though. Just so I'm gonna show y'all Matthew 6:17 through 23. I'm gonna show y'all yet again. That
shit. Yeah. Woo. Sorry about that.
I need some of that.
Myself.
Right. Daryl Alexander, salute to you. I'm shocked myself. But look, like, they're a bunch of flaming, hot, steamy closet homosexuals. Let me just read that for y'all who can't.
Yeah, I can't see that at all, bro.
Grindr outage rumors debunked at America First conference. Screenshots from Down Detector showed a global spike of 168 user reports on December 19th during the conference, but Grindr status page confirmed full uptime with no outages from December 17th to the 21st. Users like Monkey Boy 99 and ID Brian posting from the event said the app worked fine. How the fuck did they know?
Doo-doo Main Productions.
But hold on. Wait a minute.
Who was them asshole?
2K men at Turning Point USA. But
Drill, baby, drill. That's a double entendre.
Yeah, drill, baby, drill.
They want to drill that ass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You better not pick up nothing around them. Your ass is got.
So when TP USA invaded Arizona, Glendale, Arizona, for that Klan fest they had for Charlie Kirk, well, pretty much that campaign for Erica Kirk to waltz her false, fake crying ass all around the country, to grift and steal money from people, like while pretending to be some grieving widow.
Right.
Can anybody explain why this happened? Grindr's profits went through the roof.
And it just so happened that every time the Republicans meet, Grinder get this big spike. Man, that's not a coincidence, man. Oh my God. Hey, dog, I need that picture, dog. Oh, the filthy McNasty shit. I might get a strike for this shit.
Yeah.
I might get a strike for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know right now. If I text you like, God damn, they done took it, they got me. You already know why.
Yes. But I ain't gonna, you've been working hard, I ain't gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let
I got to get him.
I ain't gonna let you do that.
I got to get him.
Look, they mad at Trill Will.
I don't give a fuck. Let them be mad. They ain't gonna do nothing.
They mad at this black guy. That black guy.
What they gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Not a bitch ass thing.
Shout out to my brother Detroit Coalition in the super chat. That 5-piece. He said, I debated a black MAGA voter today that claims to be a man of God. He is so lost in the sauce, just cheesing and cooking, supporting a PDF heathen. These people are hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
They are hypocrites. I guess I got to read this again, just so y'all don't think this is my opinion. So y'all don't think this is my opinion again. So I got to go back and I got to go read. Let me go find my Bible scripture. my Bible scripture. Let me go find it. It's so much dirty filth and funkin' filth. There's so much filth. Okay, Matthew 7:15 through 23 says, beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits. That's all I'm going to read right there. I'm going to read it one more time. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits. Will, what does that mean to you? I'll tell you. They come to you like, I'm a Christian. I love God. But their fruits are, I support a pedophile. I support unfair tariffs, unfair taxes on poor people. I support the big beautiful scam where I steal money from the most vulnerable and give it to the rich.
But you got to be a dirty motherfucker to do some shit like that, bro. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You're a dirty motherfucker. But anyways, let's continue on with the fuckery. You are okay with ICE violating the civil rights of immigrants who are in this country doing it the so-called right way.
Mm-hmm.
You are okay with Donald Trump killing over 90 people in Venezuela based on a lie he made up. You're okay with Donald Trump stealing. Thou shalt not steal. He's over there stealing oil right now. You're okay with Donald Trump pardoning every single over 1,800 fucking felons who committed crimes, who were convicted by a jury of their peers. You are okay with that. You are okay with Donald Trump lying habitually. You're okay with Donald Trump being so far Vladimir Putin's ass, he can tell you what he ate last Tuesday. You're okay. You're okay with that. You're fine with that. You're fine with sending American citizens to CCOT. You're fine with defending alligator Alcatraz, even though you had a history of feeding black babies to alligators. You're okay.
What happened to alligator Auschwitz?
Shut the fuck down.
I ain't heard nothing of it. It's been like, what, a couple months now?
We got another one, Sheldon. We
got
another one.
This guy, is silly.
We got another one.
I know, Mike. I can't see that well. Did he say this guy is a silly done?
This guy is silly done. No, they
This
can't.
guy is silly done.
You know they
The
can't.
fuck
write
do that mean?
nothing. It means
You sound like a
absolutely nothing.
goddamn fortune cookie.
But if I had to take from anybody, from anybody,
Hey, my heart want to get on. Don't come on here fucking with me either.
my heart better not be on no damn bullshit. That's why I ain't let him on yet. Better not be on no damn bullshit. I ain't in the mood.
Don't come up here with that bullshit, my heart.
Back with the music. My bad. I'll be back up here with no bullshit now.
I promise. No BS today. No
All
BS.
right.
Oh,
right,
but
we
yeah,
good, man.
we good then. So back to the my husband. Oh,
Bitch
my
ain't
husband.
shed one tear. Straight dry crying.
Oh, give me $100 million for my
What the tears at though?
ain't none.
The drift is strong, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Ain't none. Stupid bitch.
Man, I
love
know
you,
I
man.
might be, people think I be talking crazy, but bruh, it would not surprise me if she knew some shit was gonna go down that day, bro.
She did.
Probably.
She did. Ain't no probably to it. Y'all tell me a wife who talks about I love my husband so much, who is doing where her damn kids at? Your kids are traumatized. Where your kids at? This bitch ain't spent a day with her kids.
She trying to get on the damn TV every chance she get.
Hey, Detroit, you on to something, buddy. You're picking up what I'm putting down, big dog. Shout out to my brother from Detroit in the super chat. He said, I thought MAGA didn't like single working women. They showed no.
Take anything they can get.
Nope.
But you know what's so messed up is? These people are so crazy that they will do anything to grip. Especially JD Van.
Queen Julia, you spot on tonight, Queen. They don't know how to read, can't spell, got the education of a gnat's ass. Motherfuckers are stupid. Fucking
It's always the inbred Cletus motherfucking Jethro ass niggas
They still
running
ain't
up
answer my
in here
question.
saying stupid shit.
They still ain't answer my question though.
Not a single
They
goddamn independent thought. Just
they can't
some
name
other motherfucker put a battery in their back and they run over here and get motherfucking sent to Blockville.
But you know what though, Sean? They probably haven't even showered in 2 years, bro. That's how much they stink.
Well, they need to take their stinking ass somewhere and do something with their lives.
Yeah.
But
think of it this way, guys. They are so twisted in the mind that JD Vance is willing to sabotage his own family just to link up with Erica Kirk so she can be the first lady in the future. That's how messed up they are, man.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Gotta be the pure whites.
Wouldn't surprise me. That's the only thing. That's the only one thing that's holding JD Vance back from just being, the super league of the whitest guy. He got that Indian white. They don't like that shit.
Nope. And he already got kids with it too. So
yep, got some little darkies running around there. Ooh-wee. If they do this little power move shit, I think they go do next year. Yeah, they been your boy El Trumpo about to get booted up out this bitch. You remember that black punter, Reggie Roby?
Yep.
Gonna get kicked smooth in his ass up out of here. Like Reggie Roby.
Hey, True Will, let me put on my conspiracy hat for a moment. We talked about earlier about how the MAGA movement is now progressively trying to move forward away from Trump. But here's my conspiracy hat on. You notice how Tucker Carlson and now Marjorie Taylor Greene have now been outspoken and outlandish. This time, when it comes to their Trumpy boy, do you see them in the near future becoming a pact for the Republican Party to try to take the crown? What do you think?
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. See, the thing about it is, y'all got to look at the whole movement. Israel has the Republican Party by the balls and corporate Democrats by the balls.
Yep.
So that's why you have Tucker Carlson over there. On one side, he's one of Putin's best friends, and on the other side, he's a Israel, not a Jewish, but a Israel shield.
Yep.
There's a difference, big difference, staunch difference. So
his ass wore that little hat and was kissing that wall too. I synced his ass.
Yep. So
he kissing that dirty ass wall. Wow.
They done sold out. They literally sold out America.
Fuck me up over there.
They sold out America. They selling out America to the highest.
Use your imagination.
That's what these fuckers are doing from one end to the other. They're selling out America to the highest bidder. They're selling us out, but at the same time talking about America first. America first. Yeah, America first, the same term that derived from the most racist president ever in the history of America. America first, the same fucking America first that the Ku Klux Klan marched around.
Yep, they sure did. They sure did.
Yep, sure, definitely
had
did
big old signs saying America first, and they just going back. They digging in the crates trying to bring up that fired up racist, the one that go out there and just go to whooping on niggas, and niggas just gonna be like, oh, that's an old boss. I'm sorry, sir.
Nope. That's the whitewash history they told you. We don't even know if that shit is even true.
Oh, I'm gonna go out and go back in.
You know how I know that? I know that because the same lie they told us about the Civil War is the same lie that they told us about how strong these white supremacists were. The way they told us that slaves were freed by the Republican Party and Abraham Lincoln with no proof other than the Emancipation Proclamation, which did not guarantee freedom. Because if it did, you wouldn't have a story of a white woman taking all 115 of her slaves from Alabama all the way to Texas by pistol and held them for 2 years after slavery was allegedly emancipated. But that's what happens when you don't know history. That's what happened when you listen to the whitewash version of history. I don't listen to that shit. I do research. Right. I do research. Research over me search. Research over me search. Research over me search. See, the thing about it, the more you think about it, the more you start putting 1 and 2 together, the more stories you start hearing. Like I'm gonna give y'all another little tea leaf. If white men were so strong and so intimidating, why did every massacre that ever happened on U.S. soil involving black people or emancipated slaves always have the National Guard there?
Right. Even with the Native Americans too.
Does that sound like somebody that's tough to you? or somebody that just had more guns at the time?
Bro, it was like, you remember that Black Lives Matter march they had that time, and they showed up with goddamn tear gas. And what they won't tell you is people go to those rallies just to get into it with people so shit can happen.
Yep.
They already got exposed. The Boogaloo Boys, blowing up shit, the Proud Boys, all them dudes.
Shot into the police office and tried to blame it on a black person. And the white boy ended up getting arrested for it. Google it. Don't believe me. Oh, the blacks are so violent. Sure, buddy.
They actually come there to make a peaceful protest, a goddamn riot. They do that shit. And you see black folks and start sitting their ass down. They trying to do little shit to piss us off to get us to lose our cool too. They still poking the bear. Don't get it twisted.
Of course they are.
Oh, they still poking the bear.
They trying their best to try to, you know, aggravate us and provoke us into another uprising. But at this point, most black folks, including us and most of us in the chat room, we're too smart for that now. We're not participating in that anymore because this is a war that they have to try to fight.
Let me stop you right there. This ain't something that just started happening. Black people been on this shit. Why do you think why do you think they killed Fred Hampton for? They killed Fred Hampton because he was peaceful.
Yeah.
They didn't kill him because he was excessively violent and shit like that. They didn't. They killed him because that man was peaceful. He was causing unions to happen between poor white people. Like back in the days in 1898 in Wilmington, North Carolina, with the Fusion Party. Poor whites, formerly enslaved blacks, all had a party together. Those racist ass white folks, the white racist Dixiecrats, did not like that. So they went and burned down their newspaper, the only means of communication they had, and they started lying their ass off. That's what happened. Righteousness 91, what's up, Brody? That's what they did.
History repeating itself.
Oh, back to Toilet Paper USA. It's my brother, Young Merc Fire. Man, that's my dog right here, man.
Man, ain't no motherfucking way. Hold on, bro. Wait till I get in this car. Okay, now it's official. You can't convince me that they not just fucking with us now. MAGA, y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. This is the best y'all got? Erica, Kirk, and Nikki fucking Minaj? Y'all fucking Bible thumping, cousin humping, pedo piper protecting pieces of shit. I'm finally at y'all wits end. Y'all really out here trying to push this whole conservative, save America, save Christianity bullshit agenda, and the best fucking spokesperson y'all could come up with was Nikki fucking Minaj? Man, on everything I love, bro. If Charlie wasn't playing an Ed Gein victim right now, he would be rolling in his fucking grave, literally.
Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't think that songs that are talking about like glorifying wet female genitalia is exactly, I don't know which one wrote that song.
The same fucking goofy who claimed allegedly she never unclaimed or Drake, but if she did, she would Nas with him and let him eat her ass like a cupcake. This is the woman that they are using as their spokesperson for the Christian movement. Even Ray Charles himself could see the hypocrisy of this shit. But I mean, hell, why should we be shocked anyway, right? Birds of a feather flock together. Which reminds me, ain't her brother or hubby a registered pedo or sex offender, something like that? Somebody fact check that for me. And you want to know how I know that this whole fucking movement behind Chester Cheeto is falling apart? Because Erica Kirk, soon to be known as Erica Vance, has already came out and endorsed her future husband. I swear, this shit is like watching a conservative soap opera or something, except you know what's going to happen already. Either her and the Republicans know something or they're waiting for something. Either way, I can't wait to see what happens next. Looks like old JD Hands in the Pants got tired of that Muslim wife of his and started giving Erica that old widow Willie, huh? You know, giving her that old stiff jab like a pointy finger, hitting her cheeks like a boxer, if you will. Allegedly, of course, because you know how these old bird turds get when you talk about them in 4K.
Bird turds.
The funniest part about all this, she's not even American. She's from Trinidad. I would say y'all should be embarrassed, but y'all commander-in-chief used to be a commander-in-children, but y'all voted for him anyway. Eat 1,000 dicks. You fucking moon prunes. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Man.
Man, y'all follow Young Merc
right.
on Instagram, man. Y'all follow him, man. He's on TikTok too. He be cooking these motherfuckers all day long. Bro.
Nothing but the facts.
Nothing but
Absolutely, bro.
Mm,
Nothing but the facts.
Shout out to my brother Lamont Griffin in the super chat. He said, I was 12 when my uncle taught me about Gamal Abdel Nasser in the 6-Day War. He said, nephew, all do the research. Okay, do the research. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna research the 6-Day War. I'm gonna research it. I sure am. Thank you for giving me something else to study while I'm on vacation. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
know how YouTube be doing when you try to type on your phone on the super chat and it be self-correcting and shit. I know how to do it.
Bro, they do that every time, bro. You know how it goes. But
man, I love Young Merc Fire. That's one of my favorite content creators. He be cracking me up, calling moon prune. What is another one he said? Diaper tone dipshit. He got a billion name for him.
What's his name again?
Young Merc Fire. Hold on, I'm gonna put his link in the chat.
Hey, you got somebody saying they lost about the this whole Nicki Minaj situation.
I don't understand the Nicki Minaj thing to myself. I'm lost. Okay, I got you, David. Nicki Minaj is a coon, sellout, shucker and jiver. She is
butter biscuit eater.
She's a butter biscuit eating, soft shoot dancing coon of arts. That's what she is. She profited from manipulating the minds of young black women. That's what she did. Now she's on stage defending a fucking pedophile. So, and her husband is a pedophile. Her husband is a pedophile, and her brother's an accused pedophile. So yeah, there we go.
You know something? I don't even think I ever listen to her music like that. Anyway,
I've never listened to her shit.
I listened to her a little bit when I found out she had disrespected Malcolm X in a song. That shit pissed me highly the fuck off.
Hey, Sean. I actually
what's her name got into it? Remy Ma.
Yep. Remy Ma got into it.
Torched her goddamn ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know Pap wrote them damn lyrics though. He ain't telling me shit. She was like goddamn Pap Poops, goddamn it.
One more time for Young Merc. Hold on, one more time.
Yo, since I got to drag one of you fucking pasty lipless bird turds in my comment section.
Pasty lipless bird turds.
But lucky for you,
New
I got
name
time today.
loaded.
Stand back and stand by. First of all, you fucking banjo banshee. If you're gonna come to my comment section trying to post some racist shit, the very least you could do is grammar check your comment before you post it, so I can at least think you have a fraction of an IQ point. Second of all, it is absolutely and positively fucking diabolical that I go out of my way to make these videos, do the homework for you, give you the clip notes, and give you an open book fucking test, and yet you still fail just like your ass did to catch a tan this summer. Third of all, the only reason why you felt some type of way about that video is because you know everything that I said was 100% facts, and as my grandma always said, a hit dog gon' holler, and right now your son dodging ass is screaming. Your tractor trailer driving on the highway ass paying any sort of attention to the fucking video, you would not only understand why your comment is loud, and it's wrong as hell. Pay attention, dumbass, because I know words are hard, but I still gave you the colorful chart with the pretty pictures. Blue cities and red states, or as you call them, black-owned cities, still have lower gun violence than red cities and blue states. And even though I literally explained why to your toothless Sweet Home Alabama blasting ass in the fucking video, it's because red states have less restrictive gun laws than blue states. Shit, but why trust me when Google is free? This shit is the doing of yo people. I couldn't make this shit up if I wanted to. And don't you dare try to give me that bullshit argument, well, white males make a majority of the population. Bitch, white males only make up 30% of the US fucking population, yet commit 55, almost 60% of the fucking mass shootings. So eat 1,000 dicks. But fuck it, how about we switch lanes a little bit? Let's talk about all the crimes that black people are not overwhelmingly responsible for. Like raping and sexually assaulting women and children. Pay close attention to these dates. Boy, let me tell you, if this shit were an Olympic sport, y'all asses would be gold fucking medalists. In fact, now that we mention it, when it comes to shit like this, you're damn right y'all are the superior race. Because I personally cannot think of one demographic who does shit like this damn near on a daily fucking basis, yet not have their whole entire race labeled as a bunch of fucking chomos. And quite frankly, I could keep fucking going, but honestly, I'm starting to get sick and starting to think about doing something violent. I bet you recognize who this piece of shit is, don't you? He was one of them bitches pardoned by the current chomo in chief. Every single accusation that comes from you pieces of shit is a fucking confession, and you know it. The only thing that you fucking stormtroopers are more afraid of than black people is Chris Hansen. The next time you come on my page talking shit, make sure you come correct. You fucking ranch rodent.
Ranch rodent.
Now that's savagery, man.
Cold
blooded.
Hey, I posted
Bro,
it.
that is savagery right there.
This is his page right here. Click on that link. And
That motherfucker said you tractor driving on the highway. Yeah.
Where's the lie? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's the fucking lie? Where's the lie?
There is none. You can't find one.
Can't find the lie he told. He didn't tell one.
Nope.
It's always
lie
be
he didn't
dummies
tell,
that
bro.
come in here. 1352.
1350, well.
I'm like, sir, do you know that means that everybody in our race, from the time they come out the womb till the time they die, commit nothing but crime?
Right.
Yep.
I mean, just think about that. That don't even sound fucking.
It's per
Come on.
capita. It's per capita. Sheldon, you're not talking about per capita, buddy.
Oh boy, and then with this per capita shit.
You're not talking about per capita, buddy.
Per capita.
Per capita. See, I told you the blacks.
I wonder if they worry about per capita when they burned down Black Wall Street. Was they worried about per capita then?
Hey Sheldon. I wonder if they can spell the word per capita. I doubt it.
Nope. Oh
they
yeah.
just listen to some other fool say it and they just repeat it.
Well, I gotta show y'all this cause Bill Clinton said unleash the clip.
Well. Seems like Bubba hit Trump with the old owner reverse today. Bill Clinton released a statement saying that he wants all of the files, all of the photos to be released in the Epstein files because he knows that someone or something is being hidden or protected. In a statement he released online, he said, "The Epstein File Transparency Act imposes a clear legal duty on the U.S. Department of Justice to produce the full and complete record in public demand."
Oh, let me pause that real quick. Hold on. Do I believe Bill Clinton engaged in some nefarious action with some young white girls on Epstein Island? No, I don't. You know how I know? The fruits.
And deserves. However, what the DOJ has released so far and the manner in which it did so makes one thing clear: someone or something is being protected. We do not know whom, what, or why, but we do know this: we need no such protection. Accordingly, we call on the President Trump to direct Attorney General Pam Bondi to immediately release any remaining materials referring to, mentioning, or containing a photograph of Bill Clinton. This includes, without limitation, any records that may exist. Refusal to do so will confirm with widespread suspicion that the DOJ's actions to date are not about transparency, but about insinuation, using selective releases to imply wrongdoing about individuals who have already been reportedly cleared by the very same DOJ over many years. under presidents and attorney generals of both parties.
Period.
This was not the only reverse I was expecting today. Bill Clinton said, okay, yeah, I'm on the files. I knew I was on the files. Release them all. Release more evidence of me. Release all the evidence of me. Don't do drops like it's sneakers and then don't release all the stuff that you're in as well. Don't put out a file that you forgot to redact and then take it down the next day and then re-upload it with you not there. I mean, he is correct though. The manner in which these files have been released has been so lackadaisical and so wrong, like including pictures of Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Bill Clinton, Evan Ross, and Michael Jackson's kids in the files as if they were at Epstein Island or Epstein's house. Those pictures were taken at an event. There's so many pictures in there that if you don't actually look at the pictures on the images, they're all taken at events.
See, let me stop that. You know, here's what I think. Here's what I think. 10 hat time. Put your 10 hats on, ladies and gentlemen. Put your 10 hats on. Let me again go by and tell y'all the reason why I know Bill Clinton only probably just went there. Period. Because number one, the manner in which they released those fucking photographs. Number two, I have not seen any depositions in court by any other Epstein victims that would show that
them balloons floating around.
I don't know why they did that. I must have did that when I hit the daggone whatchamacallit.
I thought Eat the Clown was gonna come get your ass.
Yeah, the clown. But anyways, so okay, let me go back through my conspiracy theory, my 10 hat time. Okay, number one, the way they released these files was trying to switch the optics to make it look like Bill Clinton was doing some nefarious shit with Jeffrey Epstein. Follow me. There are more pictures of Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein than there are Bill Clinton.
Yep.
That's number two.
They were best buds.
Number three, there are no court depositions in existence anywhere where I've seen, and I looked at dozens of them, that mentions Bill Clinton's name doing something nefarious to an underage girl. There hasn't been one witness come forth to say that Bill Clinton engaged in XYZ with this potential person. There hasn't been one.
You exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Only people that's saying that shit is MAGA people.
Follow me. Keep following me. Follow me.
Bro.
I'm about to clear Bill Clinton's name right now.
Bro, it's only them that's saying that shit trying to keep the heat off Trump.
Every time Donald Trump goes hard, period, pause. Every time he goes on his rants and all these raves and posting on Live Social and on Twitter, every time he does that shit talking about the nefarious act, the alleged nefarious actions of one person, he's talking about him fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time. Every fucking accusation is a confession from Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them. Y'all cannot name, can't nobody in the chat name, can't nobody on this panel name one fucking court deposition where William Clinton's name is listed doing something nefarious to those young girls, over 1,000 young girls that was trafficked on Epstein Island. You can't name one, because I can't. I look. But I can name plenty of case files with Donald Trump's motherfucking name is on it.
It's thousands of them, Will. Thousands.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming forward saying Bill Clinton did a bitch ass thing. I noticed that.
Okay, 10 hat question number 2.
Let's hear it.
What kind of reputation did the racist media try to set up for Michael Jackson? That he was a child groomer, right?
Yeah.
Everybody heard the stories about him allegedly molesting Macaulay Culkin and all this other shit. So, do you think that the racist, rabid, MAGA base would even give a fuck if they photoshopped a picture of Michael Jackson standing with Bill Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein with the kids and all that shit? Do you think they would give a fuck? Just like they didn't give a fuck when you seen a picture of Jeffrey Epstein and Chris Tucker. And he had to come out and give a statement saying that he was at a charity banquet with other comedians and other superstars that was there.
Right.
Because they knew a lot of people. They were socialites. Him and Ghislaine Maxwell were socialites. He had a lot of fucking money.
Right.
Okay. So you mean to tell me
So they tried to correlate him to being on Epstein Island.
That's why they dropped the photos the way they did. They're trying to take away the thousands of photographs that they have of Donald Trump and his pedophile best friend Jeffrey Epstein, because Donald Trump wasn't just an associate of Jeffrey Epstein. They were one and the same. They were both fucking monsters.
But buddies.
They engaged in the same pedophilia with each other. They had the same type of environment around them. Jeffrey Epstein had Ghislaine Maxwell. Donald Trump had Melania. Y'all putting the pieces together yet?
Absolutely.
You mean he bought Melania?
Yeah, after Jeffrey Epstein fucked her for over a year.
Yeah.
Now Melania is suing Michael Wolff. And Michael Wolff is countersuing for $1 billion. Guess who's gonna win that one? Michael Wolff. Fucking Wolff. And I don't even like that motherfucker. But Michael Wolff is about to run bank on Melania Trump's real weak ass in that court. Because you know what's going to happen during discovery? He's going to depose every fucking relationship Melania and Donald Trump ever had with Jeffrey Epstein. And it's going to be glorious. This shit is going to come out one way or the other.
Now, gonna wake up with a horse head in his bed.
Did y'all know that the redactions that these dumb fucks did ain't good redactions? That somebody had found a way to unredact these files that they sent out? Oh, right. Don't believe me. You ain't gotta believe me. Hold on, you ain't got to believe me.
Ironically speaking, they be fucked.
You ain't got to believe me. You ain't gotta believe me. Show don't. Your damn show don't. You ain't got to believe Trill Will. Trill Will's gonna show you that the redacted. It's gonna show you the redacted forms. Yeah. Gotta go find them. Got to go find them.
The walls are closing in on Donald Trump, everyone. They are closing in a big way, and it's going to slam the door shut on him.
Yeah. Locked up like William on Underworld.
I'll just show the video. Too. I'll just show the video. Hold on, dog.
That's the dungeon his ass gonna be in.
Let me show the video real quick. Let me show the video. Cause y'all know Will ain't full of shit. So
we literally just figured out how to unredact some of the Epstein files that Trump's administration redacted. So the Trump administration is so incompetent that they use the improper formatting for redactions, meaning that on some of the files, all you got to do is copy the text, including the redactions, and then paste it in a notepad.
I can't hear him too well.
The actual redacted text shows. Watch, I'm doing it again right here. So this turns to this. This is what happens when you hire a criminal as president. We literally just figured out how to unredact some of the Epstein files that Trump said.
Let me explain what he just said.
Yeah, I heard it.
He said all they have to do is copy and paste to a notepad, and it shows the whole text.
Literally, bro. Bro.
He literally showed you an example in the video. He showed you an example in the video. Hold on, I'm gonna go forward.
And they gonna try to find a way to beat that now since he done told every damn body. Why don't they just come up with something that
see, look, right here is the redacted form. Let's go for 84 and 85, where it says as of October 23rd, 2007, Dyke was listed as president of the foundation. All right, we're gonna go here. As of October 23rd, 2007, Dyke was listed as president of the foundation. He also was a signatory on the foundation's checkings account. 85, between September 15th and June 2019, September 2015 and June 2019, Dyke signed foundation amount checks for over $400,000 made payable to young female models and actresses. including a former Russian model who received over $380,000 through monthly payments of $8,333, made over a period of more than 3.5 years until the middle of 2019. And that was this.
Wow. Nasty work, Trill Will. Nasty work, bro. You can't make this up, Trill Will.
Y'all see what happens when you put the most incompetent bunch of dumbasses? Oh, and guess what? Guess what? Cash Patel's bug-eyed, cross-eyed ass strikes a fucking again. Oh, don't worry, I'm about to show y'all. Don't you worry. Don't you
What did he do this time? He always doing something.
Hold up. I'm about to show you. Wait.
Oh, you gonna wait for this?
Where you at, you fucking bug-eyed piece of shit cocksucker? Where you at? Where you at, Cash Patel?
I'm about to get back in the chat, Brody.
All right, Brody. Cash, where you at, Cash Patel?
Hey, I'm gonna get ready for work in the morning though, bro. But I'll be in the chat, man. Peace.
Okie dokie. Cash Patel has ordered himself a new fleet of armored BMW X5 SUVs on your fucking dime. On your dime. Cash Patel has ordered a fleet. He's ordered a fleet on your dime. There you go. What's up, Calvin?
What's going on, Tom?
Usual burning pans and cooking. But MAGA, I thought y'all were about waste, fraud, and abuse. So far, Cash Patel has used taxpayer money to go to hockey games, to go on hunting trips, to go to Scotland, to fly around the country to his stupid ass girlfriend, to use taxpayer money to have security, FBI SWAT team following his stupid ass girlfriend around. So when are we gonna talk about them wasting our fucking money? Meanwhile, we out here trying to figure out how the fuck we gonna buy groceries.
Well, MAGA is starting to turn against Cash Patel. His days are numbered. I don't think he's gonna be one of the first ones fired up out of this administration. I see him going soon. He'll probably be fired sometime within the first few months of the 2026 calendar year. I don't think he survives outside of that first quarter. I just don't. He barely made it. He's barely making it out of the final quarter of 2025. So I see him definitely going. On top of that, there's a lot of pressure on him for withholding as far as the Epstein files, right? He's not releasing everything when it's supposed to be released. Then he's heavily redacting a lot of the Epstein files instead of releasing them as they should be. He's trying to lie and state that he's trying to protect the victims. No, he's just trying to hide or try to cover up for Donald Trump. That's what he's trying to do. So he's trying to redact as much information as he can, or try to remove as many files as he can, or at least doctor them up so Donald Trump is not implicated. And that's why it's taking so long. And that's why that's why he's getting ready to get sued. Mm-hmm. So the FBI is in trouble. And Cash Patel is going to be the one thrown under the bus. When things get dire, that's why I'm saying he's going to be gone. Don't be surprised if he's gone even in January at some point. Or even don't be surprised if you get like right before New Year's Day or something like that, he's gone. Whatever it is, I can see him being gone either by the end of the year, or sometime there's a window by the end of the year, or sometime within the first quarter of the year, but he's not going to survive. He's not going to get 2 years as FBI director. It's not going to happen. He's going to be a 5 year. And he's the right color, too, to be the sacrificial lamb. Just remember that, too. He's the right color.
Got a question. So, anybody going to talk about the fact that Steve Witkoff is a fucking Russian mole? He's a full-fledged Russian agent. Okay, let me read what's on the screen. In April, Rubio was scheduled to fly to Paris for Ukraine talks. But before he left, his team learned that Witkoff had arranged a one-on-one meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron, according to a senior administration official, a U.S. official, and a former French official. Rubio was asked to join the meeting, but the French Foreign Ministry said Witkoff needed to sign off on the change. It was a humiliating turn of events for Rubio, whose aide struggled to reach Witkoff for some time. In the end, Rubio finally tracked down Witkoff, who agreed to allow Rubio to join him in the meeting, according to the U.S. official and the senior administration official. So basically, Marco Rubio works for Steve Witkoff, not the other way around. And who's Steve Witkoff? I'm glad y'all asked. Steve Witkoff is a fucking mole. The Wall Street Journal conducted an investigation and found that Witkoff is not just Dmitri's friend, but a direct Russian agent. The article, How Putin Got His Preferred U.S. Envoy, Come Along, No CIA, explains that Witkoff's appointment as head of the U.S. negotiating team was a direct assignment from Putin to the Russian special services, which they carried out flawlessly. It was extremely important for Russia to get rid of the pro-Ukrainian Keith Kellogg. Moreover, Witkoff has become so close to Russia that he does not communicate with the CIA, unlike the FSB. And I don't need to say nothing else about it. This man is a fucking traitor.
You know what that explains to me? This whole situation dealing with Venezuela, I think it starts to make sense. Maybe Russia wanted us to get bogged down in the war with Venezuela to try to set themselves up where they can act. Well, it's another way to destroy the U.S. empire, right? If U.S. is bogged down in a long-term war, right, then Russia can take advantage and also make other deals in Latin America. By the United States getting bogged down in getting bogged down in Venezuela, Russia can go sign deals with Colombia, can go sign deals with Bolivia, can go sign deals with Ecuador.
More
power. Can go sign deals. Yeah, exactly, right? Brazil, right? So they start to consolidate power in Latin America, and everyone runs to Russia because the United States is all tied in or trying to destroy. Said if you get what we won't do to you what the United States is doing to them, we can be your partner and we can also help protect you. So you'd be better off signing a deal with us, right? Instead of going because you try to work with the U.S. You see how the United States is when they say that you're your friend, you're not your friend. You belong to them. You are indebted to them forever. They control you. We're not like that. We want to be your partner. We don't. It's a strategic game, and as we paid attention to a lot of these moves, Putin has been a million steps ahead of Donald Trump. Donald Trump's an idiot.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be surprising me.
He's a KGB former fucking agent. He knows what the fuck he's doing, manipulation and psyops. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Trump is stupid. Steve Witkoff is a fucking Russian mole. Period. Bought and paid for by Putin and the oligarchs in Russia. This motherfucker will give Ukraine on a silver platter if it means appeasing Vladimir Putin. He don't give a fuck about America. You think these peace talks in Miami, they were trying to propose that Ukraine give Russia their land, the land that they walked in on them and committed started a war with them?
But look at this, right? So
Ukraine at all.
Outside of this war, let's just talk about, right? The Ukraine war was going on, right? The United States gets involved in the Ukraine, right? This is really, in reality, this war in Ukraine is not just a war against Russia. It's also a proxy war against China, right?
Yep.
So when you start to look into this with detail, we also want to destroy Russia. It's kind of like a kill two birds with one stone situation. China and Russia has come out of this more strong, more powerful than they ever have been. So the United States told the European Union to cut off Russia as far as oil, and we'll supply you. Russia has found friends all over the world, and it's making more money. China has a $1 trillion trade surplus. Every move we've made has been stupid. China and Russia is dominating because of our stupid ass moves, and then now we have more stupidity that's happening around Trump. It's kind of like if Donald Trump is not destroying this country on purpose, I think he's stupid. But if he's destroying it on purpose, or whether he's not destroying it on purpose, it's kind of having the same effect, right? Whether he's doing it on purpose or for the pure simple fact that he's just incompetent. Regardless, either way, we're receiving the same outcome, and that's the downside of this, right? Every move that this administration has made has been disastrous, bro. And this whole shit now, when you try to go check,
is trash. Foreign policy is fucking trash. Absolutely.
Well, we're looking at foreign policy, but now you're going to look at the tourism industry, states like Florida, California, right, New York,
Vegas,
and Nevada, right? These are the 4 hubs for tourism in the United States of America, and also Washington D.C. So now you're deterring people for going to go visit these mega hubs where people like to go transfer, right? It's insane. You're going to cost this country billions on top of billions of dollars, right? That goes towards our multi-trillion-dollar economy. You're killing it. Everything he's doing is he is the rot from within. If you want to talk about a cancer, Donald Trump is the cancer from within, which is going to destroy it. It's not going to be an outsider.
It ain't just
It
Trump.
was always going to be someone on the inside.
It ain't just Trump. I don't want that to be remiss on anybody. It ain't just Trump. It's the entire Republican establishment that's the rot from within. All of them motherfuckers are engaging in policies that's fucking up America. They're doing it.
That's a fact.
They're okay with just sitting around while Trump fuck up 100 years of diplomacy across the globe. They're okay with Donald Trump engaging in filing illegal tariffs on all these countries so he can steal more tax dollars from us and give his rich buddy some more money. They're okay with writing bills that give rich people more money and rob more old people who can barely afford to live now. Everything is out. Bro, I'm using my credit cards more than I've ever used in my entire life right now because of these motherfuckers.
Everybody is. That's what's going on. So it's like, man, you guys, everything you've done had a massive disastrous effect, but it hasn't been disastrous because their donors are eating well right now, right? Yeah. And then on top of that too, like we told you before, Silicon Valley has a fail-safe already in place. If we fail, you guys gonna recover it.
Hold on, Callie. I gotta stop American exceptionalism talking point. Like everybody keeps saying China's weak. No, the fuck they're not. They're not. China is the second superpower in the world. Don't let that be remiss on anybody in this chat. China is not as weak as y'all think it is. They're only weak because America told you they were. What proof do you have? China is a country of peace.
How is China weak?
Right.
China has the world's second largest economy.
Right.
They got an $18 trillion economy. And let me repeat this again. They have an $18 trillion economy. How the fuck is that weak?
They're not. They are not. What I'm saying is America has told us that China is weak, that China is this, that China is crumbling, China is this. No, the fuck there ain't. You know why China don't engage in war? You know how many wars China has ever been in the last 1,000 years? And they're fucking enemies with Japan. They hate each other. Take it from somebody who lived in Japan for 3.5 years. They hate each other. You know how many wars they've been in with Japan? 1 in 1,000 years. You know how many wars America has been in?
Since we are an exception. And we've been in a war since our exception. Since we were fucking created. Since it became a nation. We've been in wars. constantly.
Who's the violent motherfuckers now? Is it China? China ain't over here blowing up fucking sovereign countries.
Who was the only country to ever drop a nuclear weapon? Who was the only country to ever drop a nuclear bomb?
We did.
We always want to tell everybody else is a threat, but the country that actually dropped a nuclear bomb isn't a threat. Nasty work.
Right. Nasty work. Meanwhile, ain't nobody said a bitch ass thing about Israel wiping out a whole population of people. Nothing. While America is funding it.
Yep. Those are our weapons.
They'll call you an anti-Semite because you speak out about them committing a genocide against kids and old people and sick people.
Oh yeah, bombing hospitals.
Trump can get on the internet posting AI videos of eradicating the whole Palestinian people on their fucking land. On their land.
Bombing elementary schools, bombing preschools, bombing weddings, right? These types of things. Bombing hospitals, bombing schools.
No, Julia. No, Julia. I can't let you get away with that, Queen. I can't let you do that. China ain't starving their people at all. Their poverty level is far below ours. Far below it. Matter of fact, there's hardly any part. If you would have watched Red Note when TikTok had that little ban on it, and Red Note made this little subversion into all fucking our fucking social media platforms, you would have seen exactly how they living in Japan. In China.
China pulled hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. Hundreds of millions of people.
I'll give you an example.
And their homeless rate is way lower, way less than ours as well. And they got way more people.
I'll give you another example. Okay, when that big surplus happened between the trade wars between America and China, you know what China did with their money? They invested their money in their people. Super cities, high-speed rails, infrastructure, fucking computer systems, investing in motherfucking other countries and shit. That's what they did. And guess what? Guess what America did with their surplus? They took it and they bought back stocks and dividends. That's why China does most of the manufacturing. That's why all the manufacturing that used to happen in America happens in China, Taiwan, Russia, Mexico. Yeah.
So check this out.
What I'm saying is, I want all of y'all, every last one of y'all who listen to the sound of my voice, I want y'all to start doing research. For real, stop listening to these talking heads that sit on these mainstream media panels and shit on China and shit on all these other countries when we don't know what the life is like over there unless you go there. I was a country.
Well, I got something to support you real quick. So according to the World Bank, right, China has lifted 800 million people out of poverty over the last 40 years. 800 million people. Now tell me anywhere the United States has competed somewhere anywhere near close to a number like that. Over 1 billion people. 800 million people over the last 4 decades. But that's a struggling country though.
Who said China?
They make the number one TV in the world.
You know what? China's smart. What China did, they stopped their country from being influenced by bullshit American exceptionalism. China has internet. Don't worry, I'll show you receipts. Don't worry. I don't. Google is free. Gotta blow this up one more time. Gotta blow this up. Let me blow this up.
Why does she think that China? Are there still poor people in China? Yes, but why does she think like China, who has more advanced technology? There's more. They got better high-speed rail. We don't even have high-speed rail. They got these different advanced buildings, all kind of advanced bridges, advanced trains. What are we doing here? China has surpassed us in a shit ton of categories. It's not even close.
China has the largest numbers of internet users globally, with 77% of the population online as of late 2024. That was just last year. China has massive internet with over 1 billion users, but its unique, heavily controlled environment known as the Great Firewall that blocks many Western sites like Google, Facebook, and Twitter, promotes local alternatives like WeChat, Baidu, and Weibo. so they don't have to listen to that bullshit, that racist shit. These people talking about down on their people, lying about their culture when they don't know jack shit what they're talking about. I don't blame them. They use VPNs. They got fast speeds. They got everything we have over here. That's what I'm saying. We should not be talking about nobody else's country when we live in a third world shithole here. I don't give a fuck how much money America got. This is a shithole country. They made it that way. They give billions and billions of dollars to rich people who don't fucking need it, while everybody else starves and struggles. So tell me how we ain't a shithole country. Tell me how we not a third world country. We got more impoverished, more incarcerated. We got a bunch of stupid motherfuckers running around here with no fucking education. We got a dumbass in the White House. We got a dumbass administration, and we got a stupid ass, spineless ass Congress to go with it. We have a country so racist and fucking stupid, they're willing to kill themselves so they can hurt the few black and immigrants that they hate.
Meanwhile, China continues to buy influence around the world so they can make sure that they're bringing resources to take care of the people in their country. China has invested heavily into building more universities so they can actually create more engineers, so they can actually have more innovation, and also have more scientists, right? So they can actually continue to improve things and continue to improve the material lives of people in their country. More doctors. I mean, everything they've done is invested into their people. Now, are they where they want to be? No, and they'll tell you that themselves. They're still this. That's why they continue. That's why they're still continuing to invest into their people. They invest in their people. They're not looking to go out unless there's some type of there's something new that comes along that they don't know about. Then they will invest and they will send their people to go find out new information about some type of breakthrough that they don't know about. They're not trying to figure out what someone else is doing. If someone's doing something better than them, they want to know about it so they can bring it back and improve upon that. Yep. That's how they think. They're not thinking about, exactly. They're not thinking about how to stay behind. They want to lead in the future. They're working to lead. They're actually, matter of fact, their international space program is getting ready to surpass ours. They've already been sending a lot of shit out to space. We are behind in so many fucking categories. I'm sorry about the language. It's so sad, man. It is so sad that so many people have bought into that. No, I understand what I'm saying, but I just want Julie to understand. You have to, and I'm not trying to disrespect you, sis. You really gotta get off the the internet, or at least do a little bit more research.
The education system in America is failing all of us. Like, I didn't know about none of this shit a few years ago. I didn't, Julia. I'm not even gonna pretend like I did. I didn't know a lot of the shit that I learned here, that I be out here yelling and ranting and raving about, Julia. I learned this shit just this year, most of it.
Well, you know what I learned about? I've been hearing about China for about the past decade by listening to people like Richard Wolff, right? Who's been warning and been telling us. And then there's another one. There's another guy, I can't think of his name as well. A former diplomat. He's actually an economist, global economist. I can't think of his name. Wears glasses right now, but he's another cat that's been telling us about China and some of the things that China's moving. They're not saying that China's doing everything correctly, anything like that. And they're trying to act like China's the greatest. But they're warning people that China. They've been saying this for like the past 10, 15 years, that China was going to surpass the United States due to the United States actions, and also because China was hungry and were willing to put in the investments and willing to learn, right, and try to adapt, and they want to be the best. And now they're trying to lead the world into the new generation, right? So that when it comes to green technology, United States, we not fucking with China, man. China is invested heavy in renewable energy. Donald Trump came in and slashed all the Biden investments into renewable energy. It's the dumbest thing in the world. The whole world is moving towards green technology. The whole world's moving away from fossil fuels, and Donald Trump is trying to take us back to the Stone Age, keep us there forever. It's just stupid. It's why having somebody 80-some years old, or someone's getting ready to turn 80, who has his mind made up and can't have his mind changed and can't think about the future because his ass is about to check up out of here. Why maybe we shouldn't be electing people like this anymore? Right. Because this dude, everything he does, right? Whether it's dealing with fossil fuels or this fucking 19th century imperialist mindset. What the hell? We're trying to colonize countries and shit again. What the hell is this? This is not 1800s.
They think it's 1850 all over again.
I know, it's crazy, bro. I said, well, why are we going backwards? So the United States is moving backwards. China's moving. China's decided to living in the 21st century. We decided to go back to the 19th century. And hell, we're trying to go way back in the 19th century. Motherfucker trying to bring back slavery. But just trying to what I'm just talking about. So we have to pay attention to who's being innovative, who's trying to invest into modern technology. China has invested heavy into hydrofusion. How many of you guys have heard of hydrofusion energy, right? Hydrofusion. Right. If hydrofusion energy is if we're able to stabilize hydrofusion energy, we ain't gonna have to worry about a lot of this other shit because that's gonna power up the whole world and it's far more cleaner and it's far more efficient than anything that we ever have. But right now, there's a lack of stability. But China was able to get. They ran a test and that energy was able to sustain itself for 23 minutes. For the longest, it's only been able to go as long as about couple minutes. In the United States, China got it to go 23 minutes. So China's actually stating that we're probably about a decade away from actually having a breakthrough and being able to enact or utilize hydrofusion energy. And the United States has decided to go away from all this type of shit when we were the leaders in innovation and when it comes to green technology and renewable energy. We decided to move away from that and go back to the Stone Age. This is what we're dealing with. So to say that we're better than China, great.
I think they're going back in a fucking time machine. They're going back to the good old days of the old West, being old and decrepit and stupid as fuck. Back to the good old days of being a fucking hillbilly. They think that's gonna take the place of modern day innovation. When the world can see you, like there's no secrets now. Like shit, China leads the world in EV car production. Their EVs are 10,000 times better than Tesla. They so good, the United States won't even sell them here. Because America is a bunch of pussies. Julie, we're gonna learn together. We
absolutely. We don't know everything. We don't know everything. We learn this stuff. We learn everything, something new every day. I don't think I'm know everything at all. I will never pretend like that. I'm far from that. I learn from Will all the time.
I learn from Callie. I learn from everybody. I research. I learn more. And I want to learn more because I don't think I know everything. I don't. But another thing is, Julie, I'll tell you my biggest lesson that I learned. The best way to find out how a country's living is to step foot there and you see it yourself. Because I used to think Japan was this old, desolate third world country with no modern shit, no modern technology, and none of that shit. Because that's what I seen on TV. That's what they told us in school and the whole nine, because it was so pumped full of American exceptionalism. That's all I had to believe until I went to Japan and seen it was just like living in New York. It was just like living in New York. And
if you want to hear some good news, about what's going on in the continent? Well, Ghana and Burkina Faso just recently agreed to a deal to build a massive railway that's going to extend from Accra, Ghana, into Ouagadougou. Right? So this is the beautiful thing.
See what happened when they get rid of colonization? You see what happened? Good things happen when you remove from corrupt ass fucking races out of the way.
The French.
I wasn't gonna say no names, but yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Donald Trump didn't even want them to build that train just to let you guys, that railroad just to let you know he didn't want them to do it. Mahatma told him to fuck up.
Hey, you wanna know something else I learned today while doing research as usual? Okay, you know how racist white people always tell black folks to go back to Africa? You know, black people had an opportunity to go back to Africa. I'm sure you know this, Callie, but I'm not sure if everybody out here knows. Did y'all know
Liberia
that Muammar Gaddafi had offered to pay $1 billion to Minister Farrakhan so that he can move black people who were being fucking discriminated against all the way out of the country?
Yeah, Bill Clinton vetoed it.
And
Bill Clinton blocked it. Yep, Bill Clinton stopped it.
Yeah, Julie, I'm not attacking you. I'm sorry if you felt that way. That wasn't my
No,
intention.
we're not. That's not what we're trying to do at all, sis. At all.
That's not my intentions at all, Queen. I hope you don't take any offense, and if you do, I do apologize.
No, we were never trying to get on you. That's why we said that we don't know everything ourselves. You just say you trying to learn, and we were trying to let you know that we're doing the same thing. It's just this is something we just had to know a little bit more than you. But there are things that you know that we don't know, right?
Yeah, I want to learn.
We just wanted to educate this.
I want to learn from you. I want to learn from everybody in here, because I would never sit up here and think I'm so arrogant like some of these dumbass assholes that get on this internet and pretend like they know everything. I would never sit here and try to pretend that shit, because I don't know. Because if I did, I wouldn't be in this bitch right now. My ass would be overseas.
That's MAGA. MAGA. Those are people that know everything. MAGAs know everything.
My black ass will be overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, Julia, I want to go to China. I want to go to Shanghai. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Shanghai, Danone. I want to go to one of those places. I want to go and see it myself. Because I've seen people film video. I've been to Hong Kong, but I've never been to like real China.
You see the new bridge? You see the new bridge that just opened up like 4 months ago?
Yeah.
That new bridge is going through the mountains. They cut down. It cut down the rate of so people were traveling, right, and it would take like hours. Something like 19 hours or something like that for people to travel, right? And now it only takes about 8 minutes.
I want to go. I want to go to China. I do. I want to go. I want to see it. I've seen some beautiful places in this world. I've had the honor and pleasure to get to see a lot of beautiful places in this world. China's one of those places I want to go to. I want to go to China. I want to go to Africa. Where's one more place that I haven't been that I want to go? As a matter of fact, I'll pose this question to all y'all in the chat.
Have you been to Guyana?
No, I've never
been. Have you been to Guyana?
Nope.
Okay, so I want you to look up some other place called Kiter Falls. It's one place that I want to go. Go check it out. It's a waterfall, bro. It's one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. Kiter Falls, Kaiter. It's how it's spelled. And you gotta look at it. It's in the Amazon, bro. But they could take a chopper up there, and you can actually look at the waterfall, bro. You gotta see it. I want to go see that shit.
I want to go. That looks beautiful. I want to go.
You see that?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go. Like place. Like I love nature. One thing I've learned when I lived in Japan, I learned to fall in love with nature. And nature is so beautiful. God is the greatest artist. I swear, he's the greatest artist. I swear. Because I want to go somewhere different. You know what I mean? I want to go somewhere different. I want to put my feet in a country I've never been in before. And I've been to a lot of countries. But just the experience of going to Greece or Spain or going to Scotland or Ireland or the UK, you know what I'm saying? Going there, that was shell shocking for me, a little country boy from Georgia, because I thought I would never see a place like that. My first duty station was Japan. I was 19 years old, and then I got to spend a New Year's in Tokyo, Japan, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Not a care in the world. Wasn't a person there looking at me crazy or nothing. We all had fun, laugh, joke. I was making people laugh in Japan. It was beautiful. I want to travel. I encourage everybody here to travel.
My priority is West Africa, bro. I just want to see where we descend from, bro. I want to be able to go to Ghana. I want to go to Accra, Ghana. You know what I mean? The coast. I want to go to Kumasi, where the Asante came from. Where the Asante beat. Hold on, the Asante. The Akan from they're part of the Akan tribe. The Asante, the Ashanti the tribe. They beat the British twice in a war. It was only after the Akan been through so many battles and been through so many battles that they were kind of weakened and they kind of lost a lot of money, and also because of the technology and also some of the colonized minds of some of
I want to go to Africa.
Yeah, you got to go see Elmina Castle. Elmina Castle was one of the places you have to go. But yeah, you want to go see Kumasi though, because they have museums and shit there, bro, where you'll be able to see how badass our ancestors were. Like I'm saying, you got to read about the history of the Asante, man. There was some bad motherfuckers, bro. They were. I want
to go. I think I will say this: the most beautiful country I've ever stepped foot in my 47 years of living was Palikastra, Greece. Palikastra, Greece was the most beautiful country I ever stepped foot in. I rented a moped, and when I was on leave, and I rode a moped all the way through like 7 different cities. And it was so relaxing and so cool. And I got to just get to take in all of that beautiful scenery, the white sand beaches, the blue water, green trees, mountain ranges, seeing a sheep herder, a goat herder, just, you know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful.
Yeah, you talking about Greece and then right there on the Mediterranean.
Yes,
I have not been across the Atlantic yet, bro.
Man, go.
I haven't been across the Atlantic yet, but you got to check out. You got to check out Nicaragua, bro. You do. It's a place. There's so much water there, lakes, rivers.
Korea's beautiful. Fucking Thailand's beautiful. Fucking shit. Ireland, Scotland, Finland. All of those places are beautiful, man. Spain. I've been to road to Spain.
That's the world, bro. The world is gorgeous.
The world is oyster, man. For real. I really want y'all, everybody in here, if you got the opportunity to travel, go get out of this country one time. Go get out of this country. I mean, just once. If it's just one time, just get on a plane, fly, and just go see somewhere you've never seen before. And I promise you will have a different outlook. That's why my outlook on the world is different from a lot of other people's. My outlook on the world is way different than everybody. Like, nobody from where I'm from could tell me about the world at all. Not even my own dad. And my dad be trying to tell me, well, I see those people over there. No, you can't. I live there. You can't tell me about them people over there. You can't. You can't tell me. Get out of the country. Go see something. Go to Korea. Go to Seoul. Go to Phuhang or Busan. Go to the Philippines.
I would say this though, Will. Before you go to those places, if you are a descendant of the transatlantic slave trade, it's one of the mistakes. I wish I would have been the first place that I went to go see. West Africa. And I'm not saying East Africa. I'm not saying South Africa. I'm not saying North Africa. I'm literally saying West Africa or Central Africa. Go see the Congo or Cameroon. Go to those places, the places that we descend from. Go visit those places first. And I mean, you can look at the pictures. Those places are beautiful too. It's paradise there. You know what I'm saying? So that we came from paradise, bro. I mean, you want to go somewhere where it's warm, where it's tropical, where they got nice beaches on the Atlantic, right? Where they also have nice lakes, right? They got all kinds of lakes and rivers and waterfalls. And you know, the funny thing is, there's already a lot of African Americans that already live in Africa. There's a lot of folks from the Caribbean that live in Africa. There's a lot of folks from Latin America. I'm talking about Afro-Latinos, African Americans, and Afro-Caribbeans reside there now, and they not want to come back at all. Happy. I'm not telling you to move there. I'm just telling you to go visit. Go take a trip there. Go see where your people came from.
I've been to some places where I didn't want to come back. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I didn't want to come back. I really wanted to live in Japan. I didn't want to leave. I fell in love with it. Because every night I would get him, like at the end of the week, I'll literally drive to Hito Point, which is the northern tip of Okinawa. And at the tip of the island is this big ass 80-foot waterfall. And you can look over the cliff right there. You can see the Pacific Ocean. And then off to the right of you, there's a light tower where it guides the boats in. And then you'll see the docking stations where the restaurants and stuff is over there off to your right. And off to the left, you'll see the seagulls and all the animals and creatures. And you just literally, and it's so quiet and it's so peaceful. I meditated there for hours. And I mean hours. I would literally go out there at 8 o'clock at night and won't leave till 2 o'clock in the morning. Just meditating, not listening to no music, nothing. Just nothing but the sound of the water crashing against the rocks, the birds flying, the bell from I can remember this shit like I was there yesterday. I can remember every bit of that stuff because it takes me to a place to where I found peace. And that peace is something I'm willing to hold on to for the rest of my life. That's beautiful. Y'all have to go. Y'all have to go. I employ every last one of you guys to get out of this country. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere where you've never been, because you never know how much fun you're gonna have. And you never know how good of a time you're gonna have. And it's gonna build memories, because you will have the ability to tell people who've never done it before that, hey, I've been to this country. There's only a handful of people from where I'm from that can say that. And my big brother
and you know what you're talking about, that's the way I felt about Central America. That's the way I felt about Roatán, Honduras. That's the way I felt about Bluefields, Nicaragua, and actually on the Pacific coast of Nicaragua as well. Throughout Nicaragua, which is water and all these different, the scenery there is unbelievable. Yeah. Like I said, Costa Rica, Panama. I mean, it's really a sight to see. You have to go. You have to go see it.
I want to.
And I also love St. Vincent Grenadines as well. Another beautiful, beautiful place. You can actually, from the highest point of St. Vincent Grenadines, you can see the island of St. Lucia when the fall clears, when it's a clear day. You can see it from the highest point. It's beautiful, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man. Yeah, I do recommend it. And like I said, my goal is to get across here, man.
It beats being here.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
telling you,
I would tell anybody.
I'm gonna say this real quick for you. Your next trip is gonna be Ghana. That's your next trip. You and your wife. That's your next trip. I put it on your itinerary. Your next trip, you're gonna go to the Gold Coast. You're gonna go see Elmina Castle. And you're also going to go, they got the nice little markets and shit up there in Accra, where they sell everything from yams to mangoes to black eyed peas to tiger nuts. No, tiger nuts are actually nuts, not actual tiger nuts. They're nuts. Like on top of and like you think about like every piece of produce, they sell different fish, right? What is it called? Fufu, and all kinds of. You got, here's the funny thing: they have, if you eat meat, they got fish, they got beef, right? They got lobster, they got they got shrimp, all that stuff. And if you're vegan or vegetarian, they have those options there as well. They got all that there available for you. So definitely go try it out. But if you like spice. If you ain't never had West African food, if you like spicy food, West Africa's for you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It got heat. West African food got heat. They cook it. That's what our people, we were used to putting peppers in our stuff anyway. You could usually, when your mama is cooking collard greens, is she putting peppers in there? Come on now. Black folks, we used to eat was cooking with heat.
Man,
we used to know mild stuff.
My wife had some friends from Africa. Shaka and his wife Carthy, and they were two of the coolest people I've ever met. And they used to invite us over to their house to have like parties and stuff where they would cook like authentic African food. And it was some of the best food I've eaten. I watched them slaughter a goat. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm talking about they African. Slaughter
so you gonna have them fresh meat.
Oh yeah. And those people were some of the most friendliest people, some of the most bougiest and friendliest people we've ever met. Like, for real. Oh, I gotta make y'all laugh real quick, because y'all gotta see this shit. If I had to see it, damn it, y'all gotta see it too. Damn it. So
fuck is going on in this world, bro? Why the fuck is she not in bed?
What the hell happened?
Trying to take away my right to go and save this.
Oh, Roseanne Barr. I remember that video when it first came out.
What the fuck is this?
They're trying to cancel me and say that I'm a racist.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is going on in this world, bro?
What kind of shit is that? We'll be right back after this bullshit. What kind of bullshit? And these motherfuckers think this shit cool. I'm gonna show these niggers now. We can do that hippie hip hop better than they can, buddy. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? Like, for real, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They hate black folks, but they love black culture. They love our shit. They love it. God dang. You got Roseanne Barr thinking she a rapper. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut that weak ass shit up. Oh boy. Oh. Hey, here's a controversial statement, but I'll stand by it. All racists aren't pedophiles, but all pedophiles are racist.
I want you to read something, so I want you to check out this book.
Oh, y'all gotta watch this. Po-Folk back with another one. Oh, y'all gotta watch this.
Po-Folk, yeah, I know. I ain't know how to.
Oh yeah, I'll read it. There's a couple more books I want to read. I got a couple more. Matter of fact, it was a book wrote by Franz Fanon that I'm gonna go read. He wrote it before he died. He died at the age of 36 years old.
Yeah, I got all of his books. Every last one.
I want to read every book here.
Do you own it? Do you own any of his books?
No, I'm going to get some.
I'll shoot them to you.
I just did some research. Like I think it was either 2 days ago that I was learning about him. Like he died from cancer. He had leukemia. And
here's another name you need to look up. So you need to look up Paul Robeson. Be somebody that you might want to look up as far as people to read about. Of course, Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Nkrumah, right?
I know about Stokely.
Right, and I've been buying. I got so many books. Matter of fact, I found books.
I'm getting the
I found books I forgot I had.
Richard of the Earth. I'm getting the Richard of the Earth. I'm getting the audio book so I can listen to it while I go out and do yard work. I'm getting the audio book for that one.
Yeah, I continue to find books.
He was a fucking monster. Franz Omar Fanon was a French West Indian psychiatrist and a political philosopher from the French colony of Martinique.
Yep, Martinique was another French colony. And they got a hell of a history too. It's not just Haiti. Martinique. Look up some of the Maroons. All the islands had Maroons, even in America. Matter of fact, did y'all know when the Caribbean was freed, because a lot of the FBA is gonna hate this. When the Caribbeans were freed, did y'all know that Black Americans, This was in the 1800s that we celebrated, that we had a festival celebrating the emancipation and the freedom of the peoples in the Caribbean. And not just that, did y'all know that Frederick Douglass and other prominent black leaders, some free blacks, went to the Caribbean and went to go celebrate and bragged about black people being able to run their own shit. How many of y'all know about that?
Didn't know it. Man, it's so many doggone jewels and gems out here that they hide so much, bro. And I didn't even know it. The Wretched of Earth, I want to read that one. Black Skin, White Mask, I want to read that one. That's about them coons and sambos and buck dances that be out here.
Read about slavery and capitalism. Read about slavery and capitalism.
Trust me. I got to read about all of it, dog. I got to get all of it. I got to have it. He done wrote all kinds of books.
So you've been to Philadelphia, right? You know about so you already know about the Free African Society, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that I think it was Richard Allen. Absalom Jones is buried in that church, underneath that church, as well. All those people like that, from Paul Cuffey to Richard Allen and Absalom Jones, these people fought. Those were the free blacks that fought to try to free the rest of the black people in the Americas or in the United States at the time.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the United States government wanted to get rid of the free blacks and send them back to Africa or to Colombia, Cartagena, right? But they said, we ain't going nowhere. They said, you ain't going nowhere. You go free our people. They fought like hell to free our people.
Right.
And they documented all this shit, bro.
There's a whole lot of people who try to emancipate us, who try to get us free. They were paying
rent. But we always
shit. I was like, man, I didn't know that shit. I didn't.
No, we freed ourselves. We freed ourselves. That's something that a lot of people don't know. We freed ourselves. We did not sit there and take anything. If you think that people are like, oh man, that's why a lot of black folks don't want to be of African descent, because they don't know history.
They think that we were docile and we just let them just do what the fuck they want. They don't know nothing about the fucking revolutions that we call. The only one that they heard about is Nat Turner. He weren't the only one.
Nope.
He was not the only one at all.
Robert Smalls.
Hey, Julie,
look him up, bad motherfucker.
Julie, I seen your comments. I hope you get cool, calm, and collective. I hope your neighbors are okay. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE. Oh, that's dope, Detroit. That's dope. I gotta read a lot. I got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot.
Man, there's some shit. I'm gonna have to. They got some website and shit.
I got a lot of reading to catch up on, dog.
Oh man,
I just finished Kamala Harris's book. I just finished her book, and I was supposed to have done a show on it, but I didn't know that woman had went through all the shit she went through, running in 107 days that she ran for president. That woman went through attacks from every side you can imagine, and
went getting sabotaged.
Yes,
by Democrats.
The corporate Democrats was sabotaging the shit out of her. They didn't support her. She was doing that shit on her own. All that money she raised, she did that on her own. All the publicity behind her, she did that on her own. She did that on her own. Like, shit. I'm tired of this fucking timeline. I am. I want off this fucking ride. You got a fucking pedophile as a president with the dumbest administration on God's green earth. You got a fucking couch fucking vice president who's a fucking racist. You got a secretary of the fucking war, defense, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that's a fucking drunk retard. You got a fucking white woman that's the fucking attorney general, the highest law office in this country, protecting pedophiles. I want off this fucking ride. I want off this fucking ride, dog. I'm tired of this shit. I am sick and tired of this shit. I'm tired of it for real.
Yeah, trying to get Donald Trump over there, trying to
I'm
destroy.
tired.
Donald Trump is not trying to destroy United States, or trying to destroy Black history as a whole.
Look at this fucking malignant piece of shit right here. Look at him. Look at him. This is what I think of Donald Trump. You fucking bumbling pile of dog vomit. Fucking hate this dude, man.
Oh, I do too. One day.
Damn, I'm sorry. Oh boy, the Grim Reaper. You see, you be fast. You was fast to take Theo from the Cosby's. You was fast to take him. Dragging your feet on this old dusty bastard right here. What the fuck is up? I'm about to go ask him tonight. No, I ain't gonna ask him shit. I ain't saying nothing. I'm thankful for Jake Paul getting knocked the fuck out, and they still trying to make this motherfucker a hero. He went 6 rounds with the great AJ. That bitch ran around and fell in the ring the whole time. Till he got caught with some shit where he was too tired to run anymore.
Well, I was in Blue Blood chat, and I told Blue, I said eventually he gonna be right in front of Anthony Joshua. All that running, and dude was already starting to get tired by the second round. I said he gonna be standing right in front of him in one round, and AJ gonna catch him.
And he did.
AJ just waited his body. AJ really just bided his time.
He didn't even hit him hard. He didn't even hit dude hard, man. He hit Andy Ruiz harder than he hit Jake Paul. He hit Francis Ngannou harder than he hit Jake Paul.
Harder.
And he crumbled. He stood there and rethought life. Like I told y'all, Jake Paul was going to get exposed as soon as he fought one real fucking fighter. And he fought one real fighter. And he got his ass whooped. Easy word. Anthony, you notice Anthony Joshua didn't even break a sweat.
Nope.
Hey,
I'm happy it happened.
Somebody said the documents in the Epstein files are more blacked out than Pete Hegseth at a Christmas party. Lord Jesus.
That's a fact.
And this shit right here.
That's a whole fact, though.
This is crazy.
Here we go. This is some stuff I got. He said, so I'm reading about, he said, here's a script. He said, minutes of the 4th annual convention for the improvement of the free people of color in the United States held by the adjournments in Ashbury Church, New York, from the 2nd day to the 12th June, inclusive, 1834, published by order of the convention, the 1834 minutes. The delegates to the 4th annual convention for improvement of free people of color in the United States, agreeable to the public notice, met at Cheatham Street Chapel at 10:30 on Monday the 2nd, 1834. Mr. William Hamilton, president of the convention board, took his seat as chairman of the meeting, and Mr. James Field, assistant, Mr. Theodore C. Breshaw officiated as secretary. Prayer was offered by the Reverend Mr. Raymond and a discourse delivered by Reverend Mr. Cornish, after which the president of the conventional board addressed the delegates. Gentlemen, it is with my most pleasing sensations that I, in behalf of my colored fellow citizens of New York, tender you of the delegation to this convention. A hearty welcome to our city, and in behalf of the conventional board, I repeat the welcome. And gentlemen, with regard to myself, my full heart vibrates the felicitation. You have convened to take into consideration which may be the best means for promotion of the best interest of the people of color of these United States, particularly the free people thereof, and that such conviction is highly necessary. I think a few considerations will amply show. First, the present form of society divides the interests of the community into several parts. Of these, there is that of white man, that of the slave, and that of the free colored man. How very lamentable it is that there should be anywhere on earth a community of castes with separate interests. Society must be the most happy where the good of one is the common good of the whole. So civilization is not perfect, nor has reason full sway until the community shall see that a wrong done to one is a wrong done to the whole. The wrong done to one is a wrong done to the whole. He's talking about all these blacks. Talking about if something wrong's done to black people who are enslaved, then even us free black people are not free. Right?
Right.
That the interest of one is ought, or he said, to be the common interest of the whole. Surely that must be happy state of society where the sympathies of all are to alike. How pleasing! What a compliment to the nation is the expression of Mons Valor, a celebrated traveler in Africa, where speaking of the Hottentots, he says, there none need to offer themselves as subjects of the compassion, for all are compassionate. Whatever our early Tudor prejudice may say to the contrary, such people must be happy. Give me residence in such a society, and I shall fancy myself in the community the most refined. But Allah for the people of color in this community, their interest is not identified with that of other men. From them, white men stand aloof. For them, the eye of pity hath scarcity a tear. To them, the hand of kindness is palsy. To them, the dregs of mercy scarcely are given. To them, the finger of scorn is pointed continually, and reproach is continually theirs. They are a taunt, a hissing, a byword. They must cringe and crouch and crawl and succumb to their peers. Long, 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 long has a demon of prejudice and persecution beset their path, and must they make no effort to throw off the evils by which they are beset? Ought they not meet to spread out their wrongs before one another? Ought they not meet to consult on the best means of relief? Ought they not make one weak effort, nay, one strong, one mighty moral effort to roll off the burden that crushes them? Now, one more. It's longer than that, but I'm just going to read a little bit. There's one more paragraph. Under present circumstances, it is highly necessary the free people of color should combine and closely attend to their own particular interests. All kinds of jealousy should be swept away from among them, and their whole eye intently fixed on their own peculiar welfare. And can they do better than to meet thus, to take into consideration what are the best means to promote their elevation, and after having decided to pursue those means with unabated zeal until their end is obtained? So this convention is about fighting for the freedom of the enslaved in the United States. They had these conventions regularly. And these are people speaking for themselves. These are the black people who are fighting to free us. We freed ourselves.
Right. But they still lie about it. It was a white man that freed you. I got one question for that, Callie. If the white people were so enamored to free slaves, right, then what benefit would it serve them logically when they were profiting off free labor? White women were profiting off of someone watching their kids, feeding their kids, educating their kids. They didn't have to do nothing but make money and just sit around and get fat and rape and beat and spit on and lie to and separate families and hang people the whole night. That's all they had to do. They literally had the best fucking livelihoods back in those days during slavery. Why would they free the slaves?
Well, first
anybody
thing,
ever even think about that shit though? You know how ironic
some of these white women.
You're gonna give away millions of dollars to free slaves because you suddenly had a change of heart, and you think I'm gonna believe that shit? Sure.
Well, first thing, white women own slaves too.
Yeah, I know. I was
some white women. Oh yeah, and some white women actually had sexual relations with their black male slaves, and then would kill them.
Yep. So they wouldn't talk.
Like I said, yeah. That's why I said.
My guys who I stayed in touch with, many of them are just dear friends. They're like, "Hey, dude, there's no way you would have gotten away with that." I go, "I know. Luckily, I don't snort cocaine. Like, it's not my thing."
That man snorts cocaine. Don Jr. snorts cocaine and smokes rocks. Like that. The crazy fun part about that shit. Everybody knows that damn Don Jr. is a fucking coke sniffing douchebag. Like, wow, this is.
Yeah, but I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta read. I got some books up in here. I got Paul Cuffey's letters. If y'all want to know who Paul Cuffey was a member of the Wampanoag tribe in Boston. That was his mother was a member of the Wampanoag tribe, so he was half Native American, and today would be considered half Ghanaian. His dad was an Akan. That's what Cuffey or Kofi. Cuffey is the American way to say Kofi, right? And so his father was an Akan. So he's half West African and half Native American. When black folks, when people had to, that's what a lot of things people get confused by, right? People like Paul Cuffey who spoke about Africa and actually went there and actually set up and arranged for black people to go back to Africa. Oh yeah, they were black. Oh, some of us went back. Those people that you guys call Americo-Liberians, they're part of the African American diaspora. Oh, there's other people who are also part of the African American diaspora. If you ever heard of a group of people called the Americans in Trinidad, those are also members of the African American diaspora. If you go to Canada, right? Halifax, Nova Scotia. Those black people up there, those are also part of the African American diaspora. Oh, y'all didn't know that we had a diaspora? We also part of the African American diaspora are people in Sierra Leone, and they speak a Creole language.
Hey, you want to know something else?
Guess who's part of our this? Before you say it real quick, guess who's part of that diaspora that that's related to us? Take a look. You ever heard of somebody named Springer Bell from The Wire?
What?
Okay, what's his real actor name again? Idris Elba.
Yep.
Half Sierra Leone and half Ghanaian. Okay.
I just had a mind-blowing revelation about. Hold on, I gotta put a picture back up about this dumb bitch right here. You want to know why Nicki Minaj went to Turning Point USA? Not because she had.
Yeah, I know why.
Deep down,
she getting ready to lose her mansion.
No, she went there because she done burned every bridge she could with female hip hop. Nobody likes Nicki Minaj no more, and it's her own doing. That's why she went to Whining Point USA to go whine with the white folks over there.
But I heard something else deeper too. On top of that too, not only she burned her bridges, but the rumor is she's getting ready to lose her $20 million mansion, and she needed the money. And she got paid. She got paid $1.5 million to show up there.
I hope it's more than that.
1.5 million probably buy a little time. She gonna have to get back to selling music. Maybe she can start doing more MAGA joints, and maybe MAGA will buy it.
Nobody's gonna buy her shit no more. After this shit, her shit is done. Donezo.
No, that's why I said she could buck dance for MAGA. That's my point. She might try to sell to her MAGA and buck dance for them.
But the
she
thing
might
about
just,
it is,
I mean, you might as well all in now.
MAGA is broke. MAGA
well, no, but maybe she gets
fucking broke.
Maybe she can get some of the tech nerds to pay for it. Or maybe she can sell her, you know what, to the tech nerds. They might pay. Maybe she can let cheat on her dude with Elon Musk. Let Elon Musk impregnate her.
Yeah.
That'll get us some coin. That'll get us some coin.
He's gonna be yet another deadbeat child that he ain't gonna take care of.
Oh, you know you're not gonna be in the child's life, because that's not what he does. He don't get down that way.
He don't do that there.
Nah, he's that bad. He said once you have him, your kid's on your own. That's your kid. No, that's your kid. You had it, so it's yours. I only helped you. I only delivered the seed. That's my job. Once I just ejaculate and I'm out. That's Elon Musk for you.
Yeah, but I'm about to get off here. I gotta lay down.
For sure. Oh, I just want to say, but the last thing real quick. Salute to everybody. Thanks for letting me come on. This is my birthday today. 48 today.
Man, why didn't you fucking say something? Shit.
Oh man, I just wanted to come up here and just celebrate real quick, man. And it's a good thing, get the opportunity to talk about some stuff. So
man, I tell you what. Since it's your goddamn birthday, you tell me what you want to talk about. Yeah, it's your day. Cause Mansa Musa's birthday on Wednesday. The same day as my my daddy's birthday.
Yeah, we keep on talking about history and shit, man. I mean, I like I said, I enjoy talking about it. Man, I love especially talking about history of us or being able to read primary sources about some of the things that we were doing. You know what I'm saying? We've done some, and I also love to talk about some of the things that we did over there, right?
Yeah.
So I wish y'all can really see how badass the Asante were, bro. Because a lot of y'all really don't know how badass the Asante were. The Asante was putting in work, man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Like history is like beautiful. I mean, but you have to have a lot of fucking heart to read this shit and not get mad and crash the fuck out.
Well, let me read this to you real quick. Since the Asante expeditions to the coast in 1811 did not achieve the desired goal, C.B. Bonsu sent another expedition against Akim Abwakwa and Akwapim in 1814 again. He divided his men into two groups with a smaller contingent placed under the Apia Dankwa and a larger contingent under the common Amwakwa Abinawa. Apia Dankwa's force was charged with blocking the Akim line of retreat. The main army under Amakwa Abinawa attacked the Akim and Akwapim forces and defeated them. Even so, most of the Akim and Akwapim fighters survived and retreated. After the battle, Abunoa marched his men to Accra, stayed there for a year. He planned to stay in Accra until the Akims came to surrender and submit to his authority. But instead, the state created tensions between the people of Accra. Abinowa soldiers. The soldiers began looting and stealing from the locals as they pleased, eventually breaking an alliance between the people of Accra and the Asantes. After waiting for a year, Abinawa realized Akims would not submit, so he and his forces moved back into Akwapim to force their surrender. It was during this time that Apia Dankwa passed away. The Asante Henny asked Abinawa to combine his troops with the soldiers of the deceased. Apia Dankwa and Abinawa followed his orders to Akwapim and Asikuma, where the two groups were united. The united forces moved towards the Anomabu and the Cape Coast in search of Kawa Safora Twiye, the chief of Akwapim. They were also looking for Kwadwo Kuma. The new leaders of the Akim Abakwa Kuma succeeded Ata Wuso Yakosa, who died of smallpox in October 1815. Kwanyako, sorry about that. Yakosa's death was shocking and disturbed many people. He passed on Wednesday. This tragedy created the oath of Akim and Abuakwa called Wakawada Ne Kwanyako, which means Wednesday, and Kwanyako. Abinawa continued the search with the soldiers and went to the British and the Dutch fortress to ask if they knew the whereabouts of the chiefs. The Asante commander accepted the words of the British and the Dutch generals at the Cape Coast and Amina, and they were told the two chiefs were not in the area. Nevertheless, the Asante remained in the Cape Coast region from the March to June 1816, and after waiting a few months, they started moving back toward Accra. Fortunately, Abinawa's men found Kwadwo Kuma. However, Kwadwo Kuma feared torture and death, so he committed suicide before he could be tortured. Kwadwo Safora Twiye was also found and shot dead in a scuffle with his captors. Having evidence of the deaths of his two enemies, Abinawa returned to Kumasi in triumph. The British Dutch did not take sides in this war either. The war showed the true might of the Asante Empire but thus the Asante lands extended to sea, incorporating the Aquapine and Fanti lands. These new territories are placed under the rule of the Asante governors. So this is for the British decided to try to jump their ass in there to try to get some smoke. But once they started to go up in there, yeah, the British they knew they couldn't just go up in there, right? So the British at that time they weren't ready to try to go at the Asante yet. But when they did, they got fucked up. Bad. They got fucked up real bad, right? The second war between the Asante Nation and the Guyam state. So I can go into that. Let me see if I can find British side. The British side changed their policy of non-interference in the region instead of pursuing a policy of strengthening their presence and building alliances. The British needed political power over the coastal states, but the Asantes dominated those lands, so the British were developing their plan to crush the Asante kingdom and take control. An Asante trader, Anomabo, started a quarrel with the sergeant of Royal African Colonial Corps stationed at Anomabo. In exchange of the words, the trader insulted the British government and the sergeant insulted Asante Henry. The action was reported to the Asante Henry and the man was sent to kidnap the sergeant in the night.
Now you're going to make me read this book.
Hold on. The sergeant, listen to this. The sergeant was taken to Dunkwa and beheaded. The capture and execution of the sergeant reported to the British government, Sir Charles McCarthy, who was the governor of Sierra Leone and the Gold Coast. He quickly rushed from Sierra Leone to the Gold Coast and sent soldiers to go punish the Asante messenger who beheaded the sergeant at Dunkwa. The British troops could not find him, so they returned to Cape Coast. The governor brought the militia from Macquarie, numbering 1,600 men to join the soldiers at Cape Coast. He had 500 trained soldiers in addition to 1,600 reinforcements from Sierra Leone. The soldiers were supported by Allied forces, men from the Fanti, Dinkira, Wasaga, and the other coastal states. See, these are some of the niggas that was that they were getting their ass kicked by the Asante, so they decided to lean on the British for help. Didn't really work out.
Your help, colonizers. We need your help. Fucking goofball.
The governor joined the troops and led the army to fight the Asantes. Unfortunately, the troops under his command met the main Asante army, and there was a wild fighting. The governor ran out on ammunition during the battle and was eventually shot and wounded. He saw the battle tilting towards the Asante and would most likely be tortured to death if captured. So Sir Charles McCarthy committed suicide. Bitch. The white boy killed himself.
Man.
And the 8 British officers protecting him were executed after the war. One of the 250 soldiers traveling with the governor, 178 were killed, while the remaining escaped, joining the larger British army. The governor's head was sent to Kumasi as a trophy, and the Asante army defeated the combined coastal forces. However, the Asantes could not fully celebrate the victory because their king, Osei Tutu Kwame Asibu Bansu, was killed during the battle and died the same day as the British governor. So they eventually had to go put somebody else in the golden stool. That was one of the defeats right there, bro.
Sheesh.
You never hear about this type of shit, right? You never hear, right?
Oh, you know what? If you ever want to hide history from black people, put it in a book with the racists. Look, there's power in race. There's power in reading. There's power in it. Like you feel different after you start reading. The more you start reading and seeing what this shit really is, the more and more you learn about like just the sheer power and tenacity of the Asante, the enslaved people. Like they try to make it sound like we were so cowardice and so just spineless. We just let shit happen. Like I didn't even know this. I didn't know the whole no snitching thing came from black people not wanting to tell slave masters where black people were hiding so they won't get killed. That's why they say snitches get stitches.
Well, I'm gonna tell you some shit like this, right? So the British also eventually defeated the Asante, right?
Right.
They wanted the golden stool. They were willing to die for the golden stool. They never gave it up. Oh, on top of that too, right? In places like the Congo, when the Jesuits were in the Congo, they did everything they could to try to find out the silver mines. The Congolese never gave it up. They never snitched. They never told them where the silver mines were. Never. The whole time, the Africans knew how to keep secrets. The Africans, like the Asante, wouldn't show the British where the gold mines were at. They didn't know where to go find a lot of this shit. They needed. They were trying to find. They were trying to find these the mines and shit like that, and they would never give us the locations.
Right.
They wanted to die, bro. These people died for a lot of shit, and I know I'm not trying to knock it really. They weren't practicing Christianity. They were practicing African spirituality, and they believed in that shit wholeheartedly to the point they would sacrifice themselves in order to for what they believed in. And they, you know when the Asante started practicing Christianity, 1920s. Once the British colonized them, and then they started bringing in churches, and they started bringing in the British system of education, right? And so these people ended up getting pretty much. Ended up getting brainwashed over the years. They were never like that. They were badasses, bro. They did not fear them people at all. I want you guys to understand this: that these Africans did not fear any of these white people. They did not. If you believe that, you just don't know the history. Read about it. They did not fear these people. They didn't, and they wanted smoke. They wanted smoke. Let me repeat this again. They wanted smoke. Matter of fact, the Portuguese, before the Portuguese ended up settling in the Congo, they were trying to start a war with the Congolese off the coast and was getting towed the fuck up. Matter of fact, the West Africa used to be known as the white man's graveyard. Have you ever heard that before?
Man, listen. Destroyer of worlds. Hey, shout out to
Not only
Niners for beating the damn Colts. That shit was wild.
Yeah, well, Phillip Rivers is 1,000,000 years old. I'm not surprised that the 49ers is going to beat the Colts.
Right.
I think the 49ers, I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers end up winning the division. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I think the 49ers defense still missing.
Dang, I'm about to join you, big dog. Pause. I'm about to go sleep my damn self. I'm tired.
For sure.
I've been ripping and running. I went and hung out with Mansa Musa for his birthday today. And so yeah.
Oh, you see the Zane? He said Zane. I'll be to tell you, bro. That's another thing. He said shout out to Haiti as well, right? We have to get up on some more of that too. Those are our people. I want people hate this, right? I'm gonna tell you, I got such an affinity for the diaspora, man, and what we all been through. Those are our people. I want y'all to understand this concept of us being different or having no affinity for folks from the Caribbean and Latin America. I'm talking about Afro-Latinos and Afro-Caribbeans. This is new, like really, really modern shit. We never felt that way, bro. Because we understood that we were all survivors and we all fought and we were all inspired by each other's uprisings. That's just, I'm trying to say, we heard about that shit here in America when there was an uprising in Antigua, when there was an uprising in Guyana, when there was an uprising in Suriname, when there was an uprising in Curacao, when there was an uprising in Martinique, when there was an uprising in Haiti, when there was an uprising in Jamaica, when there was an uprising in St. Lucia, when there was an uprising, yeah, bro, we knew about this shit, bro, and they heard about it when there was an uprising in New York, when there was an uprising in South Carolina, when there was an uprising in Florida. Like, they heard about all this shit, bro. They knew. When there was an uprising in Rhode Island, they heard about it on the islands. And down in Latin America, they knew about this shit. We knew what was going on. Word of mouth got through because the white boys would be talking, right, scared to death that we was gonna get them. Y'all better try to learn about the history, bro. So you guys stop listening to these dumb niggas. They don't know. The more you read, man, you be like, whoa, this is not what people said it was. It's way more nuanced than that. And on top of that,
it's too deep. It's a lot of layers to it, and they America. Well, I think
it is a lot of layers.
The racist hillbillies that try to hide history are so slow and stupid. They don't want you to educate yourself. They don't want you to learn about it. The more you learn about it, the more educated you become, and the more educated you become, the more less fearful you are of them. And they don't want you. They don't want you to be. Look, the thing they want black people to be docile and like pretty much doormats. You know what I mean? So they could just traipse all over black people. You can disrespect them, call them out their names, say all kind of racist shit. But then as soon as black people defend themselves, now we're the violent people. We're the angry black person, right? So that's what they do. That's the whole system. That's how they set this shit up. But anyways,
absolutely. And I'm gonna say this one thing. 'Cause I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna say this one little thing, and I'm gonna go. Don't forget, we didn't just. Some of our ancestors didn't just come from the Caribbean. Some of our ancestors were brought in from Latin America as well. And I'm just saying, bro, I want you guys to really understand that, like, we know where we came from. Our ancestors were proud of where they came from. This concept of hating the continent and stuff like that is crazy work. I'm not telling you got to move back to Africa, nothing like that. No, man, come on. And I'm not telling you that we are exactly the same people that we're not. We went through an ethnogenesis, right? We are new people. We're an amalgamation of majority African genetics with some European, in some cases, some indigenous. So we are our own people now today. But man, don't hate your history. Learn about your history. You're gonna be surprised and proud of what your ancestors did and how you got freedom. That's pretty much all I gotta say, man. Appreciate you, Will, for letting me come on, man. Once again,
happy birthday to you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Happy solar return to you, bro. And shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to my brother Cali. Shout out to my brother Mansa Musa. And shout out to my dad. All y'all got birthdays in December. So shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna take it in for the night because I'm tired. But y'all have a good night. Salute to everybody who's hit the like button, everybody who's subscribed to the channel and super chatted the channel. Thank you so much. And shout out to y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. We can talk tomorrow. We can cook and rap, do whatever we gotta do tomorrow. It'll be earlier tomorrow. It won't be this late. So y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right. Peace.